All right. Welcome in, welcome in. What the fuck? Second. 1 second. There we go. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How's your Tuesday? Happy April Fool's Day. Hopefully you guys weren't pranked harshly. Hopefully it was all in good fun. But welcome in! How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Let me go through our intro real quick. If I can find it. Yes. Welcome in here. Thank you for opening the gates. Welcome in. Hi, Jack. Welcome in. Thank you for getting first. Hi, Min. Hi, Nova. Hi, Gemini. Hi, Matt. Hi, Zero. Hi, Osku. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome in. We do have save me from this work heck. Oh no. Hi Chuchi, thank you for the daily bloom. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Hello Meadow. Fun fact, working with hot glue and metal wire means that the heat goes directly into your fingertips. Ouch. Are you okay? Oh no. Be careful with that. That not good. That not good. But welcome in, guys. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Before stream, I took a fat nap because we're gonna have 2 streams today. If you guys don't know, around 9 p.m. PST, I believe, we will be having a collab with the bird. Let me just check her schedule because honestly, I'm kind of lost. Yes. Yes. I'm right. Yeah, 9 p.m. PST. We're gonna have a collab with the dodo. Oh god, I have to remove that. Because the bot is not subbed to me. So it breaks the emotes, so I should remove that. That's probably why I didn't put it on there to begin with. Let me fix that real quick. But yes, today at 9 p.m. PST, we will be doing a collab with the bird. And okay, save. Collab with the bird, and it's gonna be a you laugh you lose challenge. Some of you submitted videos and punishments, and we will be inputting that all of it today. So I'm pretty sure she has it all set up. I hope. But there might be some scuff. I know that that some of you guys probably sent Instagram reels. That's gonna be a little bit of scuff because the player that we're gonna use is not really works with Instagram, so it's gonna be a little tricky. So bear with us while we figure that out there. I couldn't really think of any punishments. Don't even worry about it. You guys added enough punishments because we're gonna add that on into a punishment wheel that she already has going. She already has like many punishments that she originally had, so you guys adding onto it just adds more variety, so that's fine. That is completely okay. To me, girl in park is good, but hi Frangie, welcome in. It's good to see you. How are you doing today? I couldn't my rep as internet funny man is on the line. Oh my god, we'll see. To park meet in girl is better. Oh my god. Frangie, Jesus, oh my lord. You doing okay today? But yes, guys, a few announcements as well. We still have the channel trailer going on. If you guys have clips that you deem that best represents me, feel free to add it on there. The end of that will be, I believe, by the 10th midnight. Right as it goes on to midnight, we will be closing the thread, and I will be going through the clips, and we will be putting a channel trailer together. So feel free to do that if you have not. We also have the giveaway that I added. The giveaway is it's a giveaway for 3 keys. So you guys have a chance. Make sure you react to the post with Sparkle Dough, the email that we have going on there. Make sure you react to that to enter the giveaway. The key is for merchants of Rosewall. So if you want a chance to win that key, make sure you react to that post. We do have a giveaway role, so if you want to be pinged for more giveaways in the future, make sure you react to the role that role in the roles page at the very top. Hi welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing good. Put you in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin. Hi, Jacket. Welcome in. How are you doing today? How was stream earlier? Hope stream went well. Hope it went well. Wisconsin, please. Okay. I hope I said that right. Did I say it right? Hi, Saka. Welcome in. Thank you for the daily bloom. Hope you're doing good today. Repo's fun. Repo's very fun. Repo's very fun. I enjoy it a lot. Hello, Flower Girl. Hello, chat. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing good today. It's good to see you. Yes, so we have the channel trailer going on. We still have the giveaway. So once again, if you guys want to attend enter the giveaway, react to the post, and then we will be pulling for the winners on the 18th. That's how it's said unironically in a song in Jacket's message. Oh, I see. I had no idea. Currently have 6 homemade memes in there. Jesus Christ, 6? Oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it makes me laugh. Well, hopefully, but at the same time, I'm gonna try not to laugh because, you know, that's part of the fucking challenge. April Fool's is finally over, so I can rest. Yes, you can rest. The bird fucking pranked me earlier, but it's like, I kind of had a feeling it was. I'm pretty sure she might do it to you guys. She probably did it already, but like, she pranked me and I was like, huh, that looks kind of weird, but I mean, if she wants to take credit for it, you know, might as well. Because you whiz can and not whiz cannot. Okay, get out of here. What is wrong with you? As you probably can already tell, we are going to play Vampire Therapist today. We are on... I forgot who we left off at. I don't know if it was because... Who was the last person we took care of? I forgot who the last person was. I've been listening to too much T-Pain lately. I've been getting a lot of his like clips on TikTok on my feed recently. He's fucking funny. I like his old version of Cyclone, to be honest. When I heard Cyclone, it went with him in it. Originally, I liked it so much better than the one that the current one, to be honest. Guys, I am permanent graduating and making Google Docs to expose all of my oppositions. What the fuck? Okay, had to deal with my cat, so what's up? Hi, Dib. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for being here. I forgot if the last one was the guy with the dual personality or if it was the painting lady. I think it was the painting lady. I did the April Fools. You did, huh? You did the what? It was dual guide, I believe. I thought we left off at painter lady. I'm having a great day. That's good to hear. I'm so glad. But yes, we are playing Vampire Therapist, so we'll see where we're at. The thing I cooked was terrible. Oh my god, it looked terrible. Not dishing your cooking, because I've seen your cooking before. It looked good. But chocolate covered pickles does not sound good. It does not. I don't know. It looked a little sus too. I was kind of like, what the fuck is that? It was a surprise. It was a surprise. All right, let's go on with the game.
There may not be a right therapist for him, but let us think positively. He has put himself in your care, and that is a tremendous step.
Hi, Andy.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm thinking it's gonna be an uphill battle, though.
At least his core distortion is clear, don't you think? You know what it is, I am sure.
I forgot who we're talking about, so... Who the fuck are we talking about? I'm sorry, can we get the chat logs? Oh, it was this guy. We're on this guy. I'm pretty sure we're about to have a session with this guy. Because last one was Isabella. So we are going to talk to Edmund. Yeah. This is April Fool's and I'm the fool. Nobody shall take my glory. Oh my god. Did that prank anyone? You made me read it out. Oh my god. Can't wait to see how his story progresses. Yeah, he's kind of crazy. It's disqualified emotional reasoning. What was emotional reasoning again? Let's see. Can I go all the way to the thank you. Personal emotional reasoning is when we act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter how unhappy we are, feeling alone doesn't define the world. So not that. We often assume things happen because of us. Heck, often they do. That's why we get tempted by personalization, wrongly thinking external events to ourselves in cases where realistically, there ain't no definite link. Sometimes people actually are out to get us, or we do cause. Okay, so I don't think it's disqualifying the positive, because he's very fucking self-centered, so I don't think it's any of this. I'm stuck between emotional reasoning and personalization. I feel like personalization might be more of it. Maybe
It's personalization, right?
Of course, a distortion common to many with narcissistic tendencies.
Yes, narcissistic.
Yep, it's the Edmund Keane show all day, every day.
Yeah, we are doing Edmund Keane, okay.
I recognize your disdain, but pause a moment. It must be difficult for Edmund to make everything all about him all the time, don't you think?
I don't think it's difficult.
He doesn't have to make everything about him, though.
He doesn't know that. Keep digging, Samuel. You will find his truth.
Okay.
Choose your distortions well.
Alright. Okay, so personalization, labeling, control fallacy, maybe overgeneralization or emotional reasoning. Maybe emotional reasoning, and then Nosferatu thinking or overgeneralization. I might go with Nosferatu. Let's do that.
I think I'm all holstered up now.
Very good, Samuel. I wish you patience and compassion. Good luck.
See you later, Andy. All right, now what did Andy teach me? Breathe. I think I'm ready. Right on time. I think I hear him coming. Hey, Edmund, good to see you. How you been feeling these past few weeks?
I don't like you.
Empty, my dear boy. Empty. I am but a vessel made for a single purpose. But alas, and alack, that purpose is in supply most rare.
Is it just me, or does the game sound a bit low? Oh, does it? Okay, wait. Let me make sure. The game. Is it the game, or is it like the music being too loud, maybe? But what if I do this and then do that? Music like here. Not gonna lie, it doesn't sound like it changed. Voice. Okay, let's try that.
You mean acting, right?
There you go. Is that better? Do you think that's better? The music feel like it didn't change at all when I fucking lowered it, but that's better. Okay, good. Thank you.
Aye, that's the rub. Acting, my dear boy. Acting. My thespian blood goes rancid with stagnation, and the only cure seems to me irreprehensible now. I do not wish to face these mortal directors, for they dare to tell me my art.
Ain't that what directors are supposed to do?
Oh, my dear boy. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them. No director can thrust greatness upon the already great. In mine own case, mine greatness hath already been achieved.
Huh. So, Nosferatu thinking. I need to remember what that does. Sometimes things can be, things can seem black and white, win or lose, famine or feast, live or die, like everything's a big showdown. It can feel like we've only got two options, winning the day or ending up with a stake in the heart. That's Nosferatu thinking. It's thinking in extremes and ignoring all the in-betweens. Okay, so that's not it. Control fallacy. Feeling responsibility or soul control. Thing is, usually neither is true. Yeah, you're not really great, so I don't know. Maybe this. We also have Personalization. Heck, often they do. That's why we get tempted by personalization, wrong linking external events. Not personalization, emotional reasoning, feeling alone. We have labeling. It's definitely not labeling. Okay, wait. No director can thrust greatness upon the already great. In my own case, my greatness hath already been achieved. Boy, I don't think so. But I don't think it's not labeling. I don't think it's Nosferatu thinking. Maybe control? No,
There is
damn.
no room for improvement in Edmund at all. Is he truly perfect? I'm going to make an educated guess and say that this is untrue.
So it's personalization?
No can thrust great.
What do you mean? Labeling?
Director can thrust.
No!
No
What?
director can thrust greatness upon the already great.
Okay, wait.
In mine own case, mine greatness hath already been achieved.
Emotional. Nosferatu thinking. Emotional reasoning, then? Is when we act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter on how feeling alone don't define. Is it emotional reasoning? It's Nosferatu thinking. Get out of here.
Nobody's saying you ain't great, Eddie. You're talking in extremes. If every actor's awful or perfect, what the heck's a director supposed to do?
I don't think you're great.
A most unenviable position, to be sure. I have directed, and did find it most odious. Indeed, a great actor can make the less talented seem even smaller.
But you get it. All the director's doing is making sure everyone's doing what they're best at, right? That ain't saying you ain't great.
I suppose, but it is most frustrating when I know best.
No, you don't.
Well, maybe you can help me understand a little better. You said that greatness was thrust upon you, right? How did that happen?
Ah, you are curious to hear what circumstances created this actor non pare. I cannot blame you. Well, recounting such a history will please me indeed. I first rattled the foundations of the stage as a mere babe. Indeed, too young for memory, and yet old enough to command attention.
I wish I was I wish I was vampire so I wouldn't feel tired, right? That would be nice. Not having to sleep.
Clad only in swaddling cloth at the age of 4, I was Cupid himself. But my arrows seemingly went astray, for the entirety of the audience fell in love with me.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know about that, bro.
It is the stuff of legend. For tender as my mind was, I could not bear witness to my own greatness. But it does prove that I was indeed born great.
I don't like hearing him
But
at
you said
all.
greatness was thrust upon you.
It was a matter of necessity. You may not guess it from my gentle speech, but I am no lordling.
I can tell.
Selfishly, and surely to spite me, my father shuffled off his mortal coil when I was but a babe in arms, ere I ever graced the stage. It left my mother and myself in dire straits.
My father shuffled off his mortal coils when I was but a baby. Oh, so his dad left him when he was a baby. I see. Okay. Let's see. This guy's voice is distorted. It's a bit distracting. I don't like his... I don't like him in general, to be honest. We assume things happen because of us. Personalization, emotional, or control, responsibility, or soul control. Big showdown. Personalization. Also, shuffle off mortal coil usually means oh. That's good to know. Jesus. Some people actually are out to get us, or we do cause events, but sometimes we're doing some personalization. The world can feel like garbage when I feel like garbage, but that doesn't make it reality. Huh. Is it
Hold
personalization?
on a
Yeah.
sec. You said your old man died selfishly. Well, what do you mean?
Oh, he even said it. Okay.
Well, what kind of a father drinks himself to death when he has a beautiful baby son at home?
An alcoholic? I don't know.
I at least waited until my son was older before I did the same.
Sir. No.
Eddie, come on. Listen to yourself. I'm sure you didn't die to spite your son, just as your pa didn't die to spite you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna deny his choices hurt you, but they weren't all about you.
Forgive me then. 'Tis ever the fate of an actor to feel every emotion more keenly. The situation my mother and I were left in was most precarious. We were the lowest of the low, you see. We lived in the rookeries and begged for our bread.
Oh.
But he that hath wit must make content with his fortune's fit. And oh, did we beg. She was my Queen Gertrude, and I her filthy little Hamlet. Did I mention I played Hamlet at age 14?
So his mom was Queen Gertrude and he was Hamlet. So, can I get some references here? Because I've never read or saw any of those. What does that mean? What does that entail? What is the relation between Gertrude and Hamlet? Because, I don't know Hamlet either. Okay, thank God I'm not alone.
No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, anyway, my mother was a competent actress, but it was my wit alone that saved us from destitution.
I don't know about that.
Forsooth, I was so prodigious that at the age of 7, I garnered the attention of one Reginald Flopbot of the Worthington Flopbots.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but okay.
'Twas he who paid to get me off the streets and into the dormitories. He said, "Edmund, my cherub, the streets are not for you. One day you will be the greatest of actors."
I see. Unfortunately, I've never gotten to read Hamlet. I don't think, though, I remember having to read some Shakespeare works in school. I know in school I did read a few, but that was... I don't remember shit, not gonna lie. I don't remember shit. But according to Wiki, what the fuck? Wiki, in William Shakespeare's play Hamlet, Gertrude is Hamlet's mother and Queen of Denmark. Her relationship with Hamlet is somewhat turbulent since he resents her marrying her husband's brother Claudius after he murdered the king. Oh. Well. My goodness, mother, why? Jeez. Yeah, no, I don't blame him.
Hey, how about that? You went and proved him right.
Piffle. Master Flopbot never gave a fig about my potential. I was a prop to him, a symbol of his generosity and high breeding.
What? Huh? What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
Every month, he would stage an elaborate party with all the well-to-do society of London. The dandy fop would stand upon a dais and announce himself as the savior of the city's poor.
Oh.
That was my cue. I would be lowered down from the rooftop, wearing naught but swaddling clothes and a set of opulent wings.
Huh.
The gentry's delight was my dungeon, but I would flit among them, reprising my breakout role as Cupid by shooting little arrows of love at them. At the age of 7, it was most disquieting.
High breeding refers to someone with noble blood. Ah.
At 11, on the cusp of manhood, the shame was too much to bear.
Oh, sorry. I just heard a noise and I was like, what the fuck was that?
Dang, Eddie, that sounds awful. That flopbot fella had no right to do that to you.
No, indeed. I remember my last performance quite vividly. The titters and leering glances from the guests linger ever in the back of my mind. And fool that I was, I played my part still. I should have plunged mine arrows into that fool Flopbot's chest instead of shaming myself.
Okay, buddy. I don't think murder is the answer. The fool that I was, I played my part still. I should have plunged mine arrows into the... instead of shaming myself. What does this sound like to me? Emotional reasoning is when we act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter on how. Emotional reasoning? Fuck.
Edmund was just a child. How was he to know what to do? Why does he
Oh, he was a
himself for not
child.
knowing?
That makes sense. He was a child. It's time for Yeehaw Therapy. Hi, Jaylee! Welcome in! Thank you for the daily bloom. How are you doing today? How are you? How was stream earlier? Hope stream went well. Hope it went well. Good to see you.
And fool that I was, I played my part still.
Control
I
fallacy?
should have plunged mine arrows into that fool Flopot's chest instead of shaming myself.
Nope.
Edmund was just a child.
I know he was
Fool
just a
that I
child.
was,
Well, I didn't
played my
originally, but I
part
don't
still.
fucking know.
I should have plunged mine arrows
So I
into
did
that fool Flopot's
emotional
chest
reasoning and
instead of
fallacy,
shaming myself.
personalization. Sometimes people actually are out to get us, or we do cause events, but sometimes we're doing control fallacy. I just clicked that. Okay, wait. So I did emotional control fallacy. Nosferatu thinking. My stream was hilarious. I cosplayed as a bunch of streamer friends and pretended to be them. Yeah, I remember. I'm sad I missed it. But honestly, what's it called? The bowie that you did, it still was good. Don't worry about it. I know you were mentioning how you kind of just clipped the bow into the head, but honestly, you did good. You did good. I think it came out great. Personalization, labeling, personal, fuck off.
Edmund was just
And fool.
You were a fool for playing your part? What choice did you have,
Oh,
Eddie?
he was calling himself a fool. Well, you kind of are. It took me so long to make one bow. 3D shit is hard. Yeah, honestly, it sounds like it is hard. I've seen some clips on of people making stuff through there, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Hi, Crucy, welcome in. Thank you for the daily bloom. Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, I've seen some clips on people doing 3D modeling, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? There's so much going on.
It's a simple logic. Only a fool plays the fool repeatedly. Many a bottom have I known that never played the Dane, preferring the comfort of a familiar role.
The only bottoms I know is like...
Well,
yeah.
Eddie, it's a little reductive to say that everyone who plays the fool is a bottom. There ain't nothing wrong with letting your partner take the lead.
Okay, yeah, that's what they're saying. There is a lot to do, which is why I have yet to dive back into trying to learn Blender, right? Man, I see the clips, just confuses me. It confuses me. Yes, Zero?
Oh, ye plebeian, I speak of Nick Bottom, from the Bard's Journey Through Whimsy that is a Midsummer Night's Dream.
We were actually thinking top and bottom, but no, he meant an actual guy named Bottom. Can I borrow your GPS? I think I just got lost in those eyes. What the fuck? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. The only bottoms I know is, yeah. No, you perv. I'm not talking about bottoming, right? Right? I was kind of under the impression we were talking about what, Sam here thought.
Oh, yeah. Even so, though, if you call yourself a fool, you're doing the same kind of typecasting, ain't you?
The perv was last patient. Yeah.
I suppose so. Regardless, I did not suffer the indignity for long. I swore that night to never be a puppet again. I stole away and gave myself to the mercy of Poseidon. The bargain was struck, and he swallowed up my hated swaddling clothes and wings.
Thank you so much for the daily bloom, Zero. Thank you. So what? I swore that night to never be a puppet again. I stole away and gave myself to the mercy of Poseidon. And bargained, the bargain was struck and he swallowed up my hated swaddling clothes and wings. Man, he talks in riddles. I'm confused.
In desperation,
Congrats on
I signed
60.
on with a mercantile shipping agency. I thought perhaps that my body would bend more than my soul.
Wait. Oh, he started, like, he joined... Okay, so basically he was... What are those called? What are those called? He basically did trading. He threw himself into ship work. Yeah, ship work. Yeah, that's a good word. I was thinking like the trade routes. The trading routes. That's what I was just in my mind.
But oh, did I toil! Life upon the sea is most cruel. Biting winds did carve my visage. Low words hardened my heart, and heavy weights left me bent.
60 consecutive streams that I have not missed. Nice! What did he think was going to happen, right?
By the time I had fulfilled my bargain with the Lord of the Sea, I had become an older man. My efforts etched into every crease on my face.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't see him do ship work. Just from how he carries himself and how he behaves, I feel like he would, like, not do ship work very well. I don't know why.
Dang, sounds intense. How long were you at this job?
An age, a life. 6 months, each one a hungry leech torn from my bleeding body.
He worked there for 6 months and was just like, this is not for me. Goodbye. I was right then. I was right. Yeah, too much of a drama queen, right? I was fucking right. I was like, there's no way that he was going to work here for more than like a year. But he was like old age. I was like, what? At least he stuck it out for 6 months. I would have expected he wouldn't have survived a week. You know, you right? Kudos to you for lasting 6 months, bro.
I am convinced this gauntlet was prepared for me alone. For ne'er in history has one so blessed by grace been subjected to such toil.
So that's ne'er. Okay, that's good to that's good to know. I never knew how to pronounce that shit. Okay. I am convinced this gauntlet was prepared for me alone, for ne'er in history has one so blessed by grace been subjected to such toil. I don't think you're blessed, but okay. I'm convinced this, what, emotional? Wait, what was it? Personalization? I think it's one of the new ones. Some people actually are out to get us. Okay, wait. Often we assume things happen because of us. Then I don't think that's it. When we act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter how unhappy we are, feelings alone don't define the world. The world can feel like garbage when I feel like garbage, but that don't make it reality. I feel like it's emotional reasoning. Fuck.
I do not have to
Get
be 3,000 years
Get
old.
out of here.
I am convinced this gauntlet was prepared for me alone. For ne'er in history has one so blessed by grace been subjected to such toil.
What? Control fallacy? Nosferatu thinking? I was gonna say something about how looks can be deceiving, but he proved me wrong, right? Out of all the clients, though, either him or Painter Lady might be the least weird because Streamer Girl and Dual Personality Guy, those two something else for real. No, for real. Wait, wait, let's see the clients. So, yeah, he weird. She alright. He weird. She's crazy. Okay, that's it. But yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. You're kind of right. He's kind of normal. Strangely. A little bit strange. But he is pretty normal. Compared to the others. I did emotional reasoning and that was wrong. Fuck you. I was convinced this gauntlet was prepared for me alone. For ne'er in history has one so blessed by grace been subjected to such toil. Control? No, I don't think it's labeling. Personalization. I have to read again. So Nosferatu thinking sometimes it's thinking in extremes and ignoring all the in-betweens. Is it this? Fuck. Get out of here.
I gotta
Personalization.
stop you there. It's gonna be a lot easier to accept your truth when you realize you ain't alone in your suffering.
what is normal? Nothing's really normal, really. When I say normal, it's like less weird, basically.
Hell, there ain't nothing more human than suffering. And historically, kids ain't had it so good.
But none suffered as I suffered. A boy such as I was not meant for such misery.
I don't know about that.
Compadre, I had my first kill and no home at 12 years old. My brother had a stutter his whole life on account of the regular beatings my stepdaddy gave him.
Oh, you had a brother? I thought you were an only son. Okay, I'm not normal, then I enjoy being a little weird.
Maybe your suffering felt like the only suffering in the world, but it wasn't. And it'll hurt less when you realize you weren't alone. But keep telling me your story. I already know there ain't nobody like you in the world, so don't worry on that account.
Now then, at last, we close the circle, as nature ever demands. I return to London, and into the graces of my dear Uncle Moses and his comely mistress, Charlotte.
Mistress? What happened to his wife? Or where's your aunt?
'Twas she who filled my dramaturgical quiver with dire arrows, fletched by the bard himself. And when my deft fingers plucked the bow of humanity, at last I was free.
What does that mean?
Huh?
Even Sam's like, what the fuck are you on about?
I cannot speak more plainly. The good woman taught me the works of Shakespeare, and armed with this knowledge, I conquered the stage and saved myself from toil.
Oh, okay. This guy speaks in tongues. No, for real. I'm confused every time he speaks.
Oh, well, right.
And so, you see, the die was cast from the moment I was born. The stage was made for me, and it was my skill upon it that saved me from the streets, and saved me once again from a life at sea.
Control. No. No. Emotions, no. Is it personalization? Sometimes people actually are out to get us, or we do cause events, but sometimes we're doing some personalization. Because of me, the cattle got spooked and ran off. They must have been scared of my face. A vampire hunter found my lair. Something about me must have screamed, target me. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Labeling, branding, control fallacy, responsible or soul control, or one or the other.
You're talking like fate itself is playing with you, Eddie. Like you were helpless to do anything but act.
My brain hurts listening to him every time he speaks, right?
You're a clever fella, ain't you? Maybe acting was the trick you knew you had up your sleeve, but betting everything on the stage puts the pressure on like nothing else.
I had not considered this. Perhaps 'twas not the fates. I do not give myself enough credit. 'Twas my will that brought me to greatness. The stage roused my spirit, thus I knew my destiny lay upon it.
Thus I knew my destiny lay upon it. And it's getting harder and harder to fucking figure things out. So I don't think it's personalization. Emotional reasoning. We act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter how unhappy we are, the world can feel like garbage. I don't think it's that. Right? Yeah, I don't think it's that. Maybe... Is it Nosferatu thinking? I think it's Nosferatu. Fuck.
Edmund is conflating his emotions with divinations, but I would question his divinity.
The stage roused my spirit, thus I knew my destiny lay upon it.
Huh. Nope.
Edmund is conflating.
The stage.
Nope.
Edmund is conflating his emotions with the.
You got it, amigo. You wanted the stage to be your ticket out of the bad days. Maybe that's why you were so successful. Your intrinsic motivation made you keep pushing to be better.
I need to like, I am having a hard time understanding some of these. Emotional reasoning is when we act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter how unhappy we are, feelings alone don't define the world. I asked Andy, ain't everything emotional reasoning? He said no. You know what? I think what's really throwing me off is that these explanations are really like Sam's thinking too. Like Sam, the way it's written is in the persona of Sam, and I don't understand Sam sometimes. I think that's what's screwing me over sometimes. So like I'm reading all of this and I'm just like, huh. That's a weird way of looking at it, but okay. That's so real, honestly. Yeah. The world can feel like garbage when I feel like garbage, but that don't make it reality. Same here, right?
Tis so. Tis so. The threat of the rookeries loomed ever upon my overladen spirit. Acting presented itself as a way to keep myself out of them. It is natural that I should weigh its importance so heavily.
The journal is in character. Meadow can't wrap her mind around a Western vampire. No, for real.
I can see why acting means so much to you, Eddie. I probably feel damn near the same about the things that got me out of my bad days.
Thank you. Then you understand how my alienation from the theater does pain me so. And yet, the cure is as deadly as the illness.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, it makes sense that the journal has Sam's personality because it's his notes. So I totally understand why the journal has personality in it. But man, it screws me over. What helps me to get out of bad days is looking at my beautiful queen and listening to her beautiful voice. Oh, thank you.
These damnable critics! Not a single lifetime among them, and they deign to challenge my interpretation of the written word. They simply cannot relate to my singular experience. I will bare my soul upon that stage, and they will all sneer and malign it on their internet profiles.
They simply cannot relate to my singular experience. I will bare my soul upon the stage, and they will all sneer and whatever and it on the internet profiles. Okay. Emotional reasoning is when we act like our feelings represent reality, but no matter how unhappy we are, feelings alone don't define the world. The world can feel like garbage. I bare my soul upon the stage and they all sneer. Often we assume things happen because of us. That's why we get tempted by wrongly linking external events to ourselves in cases where realistically there's no definite link. Would it be personalization? I don't think it's labeling. Control fallacy? I don't think it's that. Nosferatu. Is it personalization? Fuck
For
off.
someone that lives for adulation, Edmund has a dim view of his fans, don't you think?
They simply cannot relate to...
For someone that...
You're so
Nosferatu?
certain that damn critics are all the same, but I think that ain't being honest with yourself.
Man, this guy confuses the hell out of me. Sometimes things can seem black and white, win or lose, famine or feast. It can feel like two options. What other options did he have in that? It's thinking in extremes and ignoring all the in-betweens. We stress ourselves out when stakes are high. If I can't get the best saddle, my butt's gonna break. What? Alright, either I show up ready to win the rodeo. So, see, that sentence didn't... I don't see any Nosferatu thinking in that sentence. The heck? I'm so confused. Hi, Andy. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great
Not all
day.
critics are bad.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
It takes work to be good at something, so of course the decent critics are gonna be rarer.
What you say rings true. Indeed, although past critics were flabbergasted at my portrayal of King Lear, not all were. And modern perspectives have affirmed that my interpretation was nothing short of brilliant.
It's been a day. Well, hopefully the day gets better for
Yeah,
you.
You get it. I took a look at your Wikipedia entry last night, Eddie. Well, maybe you've had a few bad critics here and there, but history says you're a legend, and your work speaks for itself. Hell, you were around before film was ever a thing, and people still remember you.
your words warm me, as an ersatz son for the one we have forsaken. With thy help shall I gird my soul mayhap, and grace the stage once more.
Oh no, because it's not, not because it's bad, but because of the amount of jokes and April Fool's bullshit I've had to deal with. Oh no! Well, I'm glad it wasn't at least a bad day, but hopefully the jokes and the April Fools were all in good fun. I hope. By the way, would you like to hear a story? Sure. What's your story?
Well, let's talk about that then. What's the biggest thing stopping you from getting back up on that stage right now?
Yeah, that's good. Thank you for the daily bloom, Indy. I appreciate you.
That it all simply might not be worth it. Why should I bear my damned soul when the audience hath not the sight to see it?
Maybe I can ask you a question then. What if there were no audience?
No audience? Do you know what a stage is, sir? It is a platform where life in brief may be portrayed. It is a platform because it is separate from the audience.
45, is that enough to make Meadow a flower crown? Oh, that'd be cute. Honestly, I think going by don't starve rules, 10 would just be enough. I myself do find April 1st kind of foolish. Get out of here. Gemini. What the heck?
Without such, the stage ceases to be a stage.
As in, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Simply but elegantly put, my dear boy. Without the audience, the stage loses all meaning, like a monarch without a kingdom.
A flower crown with the pomegranate. Pomegranates are so good. Oh my god, I want pomegranates. I'll preface this by saying you are more than okay to laugh when you hear it, as I understand the comedy of the situation. Oh. Is it a concerning one? Is it concerning? Because now I'm worried. Because, as long as, I mean, I'd feel bad if I'd laugh and it's a story about you getting hurt. That's what concerns me. Hopefully you're okay. Simply but elegantly put, my dear boy, without the audience, the stage loses all meaning, like a monarch without a kingdom. Is that Nosferatu thinking? Somebody wants to... Give me a second to write it. Only thing that... Oh, it hurts your pride. Oh, no. Only 10 flowers per crown means I can make 9.2 crowns. Yes. Yes. Make all the crowns. A big showdown. Control fallacy. Habit of even... No. No. Not labeling. Personalization. Nope. Emotional reason. I think it's Nosferatu. And I swear to God, if it's wrong, then these two are the problem and not me.
Just
Thank
a minute,
God.
partner. You're saying that the stage is nothing without the audience. But I gotta ask you, where does the acting come from?
But from simple tongues, the purest of queries, narrow in breadth, but as deep as the sea. The source of acting is everything, my boy. The beating of every heart, the cry of every child, the fluttering of a butterfly's wings.
This guy is Nosferatu thinking incarnate, honestly.
The roots of acting are intertwined with those of life itself.
So does acting come from the audience or from everything?
My dear boy, you prove yet again, as the bard oft did, that 'tis the fool who sees the truth as it is. I bow to your simple wisdom.
Thanks, I guess.
Also, 9.2 is near 10. What else is 10, Meadow? What else is 10? What do you mean? What does that mean? Oh my god. Wait, how did you know you had 10? You're about to have 10. What the fuck? But I guess you can have my antlers. Got to make the number even, I guess.
Let's figure out how we can bring it back to acting. Forget the audience. I know we can't see in mirrors and all, but what do you think of filming yourself?
I meant the 10K, but that works out perfectly. Oh my god. It worked out too well. It worked perfectly.
brilliant notion. Yes, I shall become my own audience. I shall bring myself to rapture. Forsooth, if I cannot pleasure myself, whom can I pleasure?
Why don't you become a streamer?
But we're still talking about acting, right?
Oh my god, Sam. Bro's pleasuring himself, right?
Oh, my dear boy. The pleasures of the flesh are secondary to one who knows character above all else. Indeed, we speak of the noble art. I shall do as you suggest. If there is one on this lonely orb that can inspire an artist such as I, it is myself.
I ain't sure I'd put it exactly that way, but I think you're touching on the thing we've been talking about. The motivation's got to come from you, amigo.
We are of one mind, dear boy. Perhaps I left my muse in the mortal realm, but I shall find him once more. Not only for myself, but also for my public. Yea, the masses flock to my Wikipedia page as moths to a flame, each a silent plea for the return of the one true artisan of the stage.
What the fuck is this? What do you mean? The masses flock to my wiki page as moth to a flame, each a silent plea for the return of one true artisan of the stage. What? How? Where? I don't know where that would fall under. Hello? Vampire? Okay, no. It's not labeling. Control? Is it control fallacy? No, I don't think it's control. Yeah, the masses flock to my Wikipedia page as moths to a flame, each a silent plea for the return of the one true artisan of the stage. What? What's emotional again? Personalization. Wrongly linking external events to ourselves in cases where realistically there's ain't no definite link. Yeah, them going to your page doesn't mean that they want you back. Is that... would it be personalization?
Now hold your horses there, fella.
Okay, there.
You're reading a little too much into the whole Wikipedia thing. There's 1.5 million reasons why people might be looking you up. I mean, I hear tell the biggest Wikipedia page out there is the one for that coronavirus that got all them mortals all worked up. And I'm pretty sure they don't want that coming back.
Oh my god.
And thus dost thou scuttle a burgeoning friendship with the cannons of enmity. Why must you challenge me so?
That's my job, compadre. Ain't we had some good breakthroughs today? We couldn't have gotten there if I'd been busy agreeing with everything you said.
Oh, very well. But I still say you are most vexatious.
I've been called worse. I think we got some homework for you, though, right? You're gonna film yourself and do some acting for its own sake. We'll check back in a few weeks. But Eddie, I think you're doing great. We made a lot of progress today.
Naturally. The human condition is my oeuvre. Nevertheless, you have been a competent guide. You have reminded me of what is most important in unlife. Me.
Oh my god.
I should like to give you a gift.
Oh, come on. You don't need to do nothing like that.
Nonsense.
Oh, I don't want it.
It is to me, but it is beyond price for you. It is my headshot, signed with my autograph.
It is not beyond price for me. What?
Oh, thanks, Eddie.
Cherish it always. If you help me to find my muse, then it is a gift even more precious. And I will find it ere we next meet. Of that, I promise you.
What's important in my life is my queen. Oh, thanks. He is staring at my soul in the photo, right?
Well, let's not put the pressure on, amigo. Just enjoy some acting. That's all I'm asking for. I'll see you in a few weeks then, okay?
Verily, so it shall be. Godspeed then, boy. Thou shalt witness me new and on. Farewell.
A job well done, Samuel. I was particularly impressed at the way you challenged Edmund on what acting means to him.
I don't know, I made a lot of mistakes, but...
Yeah, he's a weird fella, but I think he's gonna do okay.
It can be hard for our kind to retain our intrinsic motivation. Something must keep him going. I do hope that he will find his. But you, Samuel, must rest. The work you have done in these past 2 months deserves to be celebrated, so do not linger here in this dusty room. Perhaps you can even be encouraged to dance.
I think I'm gonna need a lot more therapy myself to get to that point.
Very well, Samuel. Then let us at least make sure you get well nourished. Find a friendly neck downstairs, my friend. You deserve it. And rest in peace.
Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I hear my dog doing something, so that concerns me.
At least they don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys, but maybe don't let them be actors either.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. He should be fine now. Okay. I wanted to see Sam dancing. Oh my god.
Well, time to dish with Crimson a little. I gotta talk to some more folks though. Andy's mainly my teacher, so I'm starting to feel like Crimson's my only friend.
Oh.
Hey, only friend.
Excuse me?
She's like, huh?
What? Oh, yeah, Crimson. Hey, Crimson.
Are you blushing, vampire?
No, that ain't possible.
It's all right. It's nice to hear from a vampire who's younger than Jesus. Now, let's hear how this week went before you go out there and find friend number 2.
All right, and we have Adgel, so we will be right back after Adgel, guys. Make sure you grab your drinks and your snacks, whatever you need. We'll be back in like 3 minutes. Hi, Yami. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Ride. Thank you for the daily bloom. We're going on break real quick since ads are currently going, but we'll be back, okay? We'll be back. All right, welcome back from ad jail. But yes, welcome in, Yami. If you're still here, it's good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you've been doing good. Great to see you. And thank you, Rai, for the daily bloom. Hope you're doing good today as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The story will need to be broken up, but I shall be sending it once you've returned. Okay, okay. Welcome back, Meadow. Weird question. Do you often wear jeans? I rarely wear jeans. I most of the time wear shorts or leggings. Because I usually tend to wear oversized shirts too. But then sometimes I wear skirts depending on my mood. Sometimes dresses. It depends. It depends really. No pants even when it's cold. I wear sweatpants maybe sometimes. You seem like a skirts girly. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, skirts are nice. It feels nice. So today when I went to work, I was cleaning out the mop bucket so I didn't contaminate the next batch of mop water immediately. Okay, understandable. Now the hose that I use to clean it out is quite long, and I have to coil it around itself above the sink it drains into. The pressure of the water is very high and is normally easy to contain when only one side of the faucet is on. Okay. We also have a splitter on the pipe, that one side leading to the solution diluter and the other side is for said hose. So I turned on the cold side and proceed to turn the knob to allow the water through the hose. What I failed to realize is that earlier in the day, I forgot to turn off the hot water side. The result of this is the hose uncoiling and resting in the perfect position to create a fountain of water which completely soaked my left side from head to toe. Oh no. You know, I'm just glad you didn't get hurt. Where is my antlers? I just got my antlers back. Imaginary, get out of here. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing good. But get out of here. I just got my antlers back. And hi, Maddie. Welcome in. Thank you for the cat ears and the head pad. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome in. I had to train myself to reach for a skirt instead of jeans. They're way comfier and I like the look more. No, honestly, skirts are really comfy, but you know, jeans works too. Jeans look nice. As long as you like style your clothes well, you know, it can look as good. It can look just as good. But skirts are just comfier, honestly. Just very comfy. I never wear pants. I wear shorts 24/7 no matter the weather. Honestly, I don't blame you. Shorts are comfy too. You know, all clothes are comfy. I used to only wear sweatpants, never jeans for like 10 years. Hey, sweatpants is fucking comfy as hell, so I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Hi, Maddie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. I wear sweatpants. I don't like jeans. I only wear them when I gotta wear better clothing. Honestly, understandable. Also, I must confess, a skirt can be pretty comfy. Yes, it can be. It can be. I'm glad you know. It is very comfy. It is very comfy.
All right, real quick, this client of mine, he had a real bad time as a kid. Well, worse than I did, it sounds like. But he found fame early, and now he's talking about fate and how he's destined for greatness again.
I don't know about if he was destined for greatness, but like, if you want to be great in this society, in this modern times, you gotta update what you do, you know? You can't, I don't know. The way he acts, I don't think will really go well with the common interest nowadays. You know what I mean?
Met plenty of destined for greatness folk in DC. I lost patience for it. How do you think you handled him?
Pretty well, yeah.
I learned my lessons from the last session. He didn't threaten to jump off a cliff this time or anything. I gave him an assignment, to film himself doing something he loves doing. He seemed excited about that.
You're either brave or adorable, Sam Walls.
There's nothing brave about it. As for adorable, well, some have used words to that effect before.
Oh my god. I must say her tattoos are radical. I love her design, not gonna lie. I really do love her design. He is both brave and adorable.
Okay, now I know you're confident enough to get out there. Giddy up.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Right to the edge of the dance floor, but not on it. Don't want anyone getting any funny ideas.
Oh.
Once more alone, I see.
Oh, it's the weird girl. Penoptibella? Penoptibella? I don't know how to pronounce her name.
You scared the shit out of me.
Same.
But you can't shit. You're a vampire.
What the fuck? She's just like, but you can't shit. What do you mean? She's being so literal. Oh my god.
Know that I see much, vampire, and that I like what I see.
Girl, you coming on too strong. I don't know.
Oh, it's her again. Well, I was hoping to find a mortal friend, or at least a willing Nick.
She's very direct, right? She wants what she wants.
Now, what do mortals of this time talk about?
Be awkward about the weather, be awkward about everyday annoyances, be awkward about music. Just be awkward. She's my new favorite. Nice.
So, daylight savings time, huh? Whose idea was that? Van Helsing, am I right?
Daylight savings just happened, right? So it's a little weird that just coincidentally he's just like, yeah, so daylight savings. Dude, real fuck daylight savings. I was gonna say, didn't that just happen? So like, it's just really coincidental that he just happened to mention it. Yes, it did, right?
I like daylight savings. I can see things more clearly in the daylight.
Girl, with all those eyes, you probably do.
But I can also see how this policy is inconsiderate to vampires.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Now that I think about it, it really affects the vampires.
I'm sorry, vampire. I see how this could be an inconvenience.
What the fuck? She is so weird. I'm sorry, vampire. I see how this could be an inconvenience. What the fuck? Girl, you okay?
You see a lot, don't you?
She hit you with the card V, right?
Why don't you tell me what you see?
I see you have a lot of eyes.
I see an interesting mortal. Someone observant. Someone who isn't afraid to have their own style.
Yeah, I can see that.
That is what you observe. It is not what you see.
I mean, I'm seeing you and making that observation, so...
Well, fine. You tell me what I see.
You see the long vein across my throat. It looks very juicy, doesn't it?
That's also an observation, lady. I mean, yeah.
Well, now that you mention it, it does.
Then consent is given. Do not hesitate, vampire.
Juicy vein? They are vampires. Okay, bite blue vein. I mean...
Shucks, that was something else. You got good circulation there.
What the fuck compliment is that? You have good circulation. Imagine! Someone literally just says that to you and you have good circulation in your veins.
I see. And what do I taste like?
The eyeball bow tie, literally a fascinating choice, right? Certainly is a fascinating choice, yeah.
You could use some iron. What do you eat most often?
Kinda earthy. The eyeball head thing is something, right?
I eat a lot of carrots. They're supposed to be good for one's eyesight, and I like to see.
Huh. Okay.
I see now that you are tired and wish to enter your state of torpor.
Need to lurk for a while? No worries. Thank you for the lurk, man. Imagine a vampire biting you and going, you've got to change your diet.
Well, maybe I'll see myself out then.
Okay, Sam. No, that was not necessary, Sam. She's not even laughing, girl. Relatable. Same. Sam is such a dad, honestly. Honestly.
That's offensive.
She's even like, bro, you just insulted me, thanks.
I'm going to leave now.
Oh my god.
Shoot, was it something I said? Well, at least I got a full belly. And now, time for some shut-eye.
That's hilarious. Oh my lord.
Good evening, Samuel. I believe you are seeing the Ancient One tonight, aren't you?
The Ancient One? Who's the Ancient One? There's an Ancient One? Oh, I already clicked that. Okay. So he's 430. She's 550. We are gonna see Medi. Oh, Medi's next, guys. Prepare yourself. Reminds me of the first time I gave blood. I just got back from the gym, so my blood was certainly circulating. I think I've told this story before. I think you did. You mentioned giving blood, but I vaguely remember gym. I'm not 100% sure. I vaguely remember you mentioning at least giving blood.
Ancient one. She's 1,200 years younger than you, Andy.
I suppose I was engaging in a bit of labeling myself. You are, of course, correct. Still, her age presents a unique challenge. After one lives for 1,000 years, history seems less a line than a fixed point. Speaking of which, I imagine you can guess what distortion an old one such as Medi might fixate upon.
Nosferatu, it's overgeneralization or it's should statement. I'm assuming all three. Talks about mortals as if they're all the same, spends a lot of time online, creates strong one-way attachments with her followers, needs to get outside, bad at boundaries. Yeah, I can see that. Overgeneralization or Nosferatu. Overgeneralization. What does overgeneralization do again? Man, I don't remember any of this fucking stuff. They added more when I was getting... I was getting comfy, and they were like, here, let me throw, like, 3 new ones at you. Is when we take 1 or 2 experiences and then assume future experiences will always be the same. Yeah, probably overgeneralization.
It's gotta be overgeneralization. She really is basing all her opinions on her experiences when she was alive.
She is a streamer stereotype cranked all the way to 12, for real.
Very good, Sam.
Crazy.
I heard tales of her island in my time, but they were never peaceful tales.
Oh.
I am not surprised she finds safety in her narrative. What other distortions do you think Medi might exhibit?
So should statements. Nosferatu thinking. Maybe labeling. She's so pretty though. You gotta admit, she is so pretty. Disqualifying the positive. Emotional reasoning. Personalization. Control fallacy. Maybe a control fallacy. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's good.
Good to go, boss.
Then I will leave you to it. Good luck, my friend.
No, stay with me. Stay with me.
Hello again, strange cowboy man.
It's good to see you again, Mitty. How's the past month been for you?
Went for a walk, just like you suggested. Didn't like it very much.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. What was so unpleasant about it?
It's very loud outside, and dirty, and smelly. Everywhere I walked, it smelled like mortal food, which is disgusting.
Mortal food is very delicious, by the way.
They knew how good it felt to drink blood. Maybe they would not eat so much of this pizza food.
Okay, I'm not a big fan of pizza, so understandable, but like, pizza's still good, buddy.
There's so many cars too. I don't like cars. They have hateful faces. They look so angry all the time.
I'm sorry? So the other 2 things, okay, but like, you don't like cars because they have hateful faces. Blasphemy. Pizza's goated. I liked pizza a lot, but then I had it so much that I got sick of it. To say sick of it is pretty harsh, but more of like, I just had it so much so I got tired of the taste. But there are moments where I do crave pizza. It's like on and off. It's kind of annoying.
Stepped in a wee, killed 7 men, and got splashed by a bus. It's really quite awful.
I'm sorry, you stepped in pee, killed 7 men. You're gonna just slip that in there? I killed 7 men and then got splashed by a bus. Like, hello? You can't just slip in that you killed 7 men and think it's normal. Oh my god.
You killed 7 men? How the heck did that happen?
Even Sam's like, what the fuck?
Oh, that was inconvenient, you know. Normally I have my zealots do that kind of thing for me. They take care of the bodies. I had to do all that silly work myself, and now there are always police sirens going off, which interrupts my streams and makes my followers very sad.
Oh my god, ill stepped in we. That's the ill part that you're not gonna even consider the fact that she killed 7 men.
Why did that all happen?
Because they found the bodies everywhere, silly. I don't know what to do with my rubbish.
Oh my god.
I meant why the killing? You didn't happen to make a few assumptions based on past experiences? Why kill a bunch of men?
Oh, well, they looked at me. I know what mortals who look at me are like. If I let them live, they'd probably try to burn me as a witch. I could do nothing but kill them.
Girl, I don't think so. That's a little... Oh, no. Just because someone looked at you doesn't mean you need to kill them. Jesus. That's... No, for real. What the fuck? Girl, that's a little crazy. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure it's Nosferatu thinking. But I really need to double check. It's not should. Is when taking one experience and then assume future experiences will always be the same. So I'm thinking overgeneralization because they'll burn me as a witch, but then that really didn't happen. Everyone you deal with is a whack job. No, for real. So I'm thinking it's Nosferatu or overgeneralization. The only problem with overgeneralization is that it's is when we take 1 or 2 experiences and then assume future experiences will always be the same. So like, she didn't actually get burned. Wait, did she? What is her history again? How does she die, basically? An elder vampire like myself, Maddie has lived almost alone for the past 2 millennia. She grew up among wanton violence between Irish clan warlords and has since kept distance between herself and mortals. She now spends more of her time online. Okay, it doesn't really say how she died, but like... No, shit.
She knows
Get out
what
here.
all mortals are like.
Oh,
There you go.
Hold on a sec. You know what mortals
Damn, I
who
was
look at
close.
you are like. How do you know? Are you reading their minds?
Yeah, are you reading their minds?
I don't have to read their minds, sweetling. I have known manlings for a very long time.
I like how she calls him Sweetling. That's kind of cute. Kind of cute.
I get what you're saying. But here in this room, at least, we gotta be honest with ourselves. Do you really know what they were thinking?
Silly mouseling. I do not need to know what a wolf is thinking to know what a wolf is.
Does that mean every wolf you see is gonna try to eat you?
We don't have wolves anymore. They're all gone now.
What do you mean, there's wolves around?
So maybe you can see where that kind of thinking can be a problem. It was scared people who killed all them wolves, right? Now I know that thinking doesn't come from nowhere. Old as you are, I'm sure you've seen some real awful stuff.
That's right. Haven't killed you, though. You are kind, little mouse.
Oh, cute vamp girl would. Get out of here. She's 1800 years old.
Well, let's lay off the mouse stuff a little.
I'm sorry. I don't wish for you to scurry away into a little hole. Do you want to hear why I feel the way I do?
Not in Ireland, last I've heard.
I would appreciate it greatly, miss.
Let me tell you about men from my time, then. Let's start with Meadow.
Wait, do vampires have body fluids? Well, they don't have blood in their veins. Not in this universe. Yeah, because there was a comment earlier in the game where he was like, you almost scared the shit out of me. And then one of the characters were like, you can't do that. You don't have shit. Damn, I'm sure we can find a way. Oh my god, get out of here.
My father sold me and my mother to a chief of a rival clan for a golden necklace.
That's a pretty shitty father. For a golden necklace? Yeah, you can have my wife and my kid for a golden necklace. I can't help but think of Elden Ring when she says Sweetling. A specific boss calls you Sweetling. Oh, really? Man, I really need to play Elden Ring eventually. I do want to play it.
That is just horrifying.
Oh, don't fuss, sweetling. was the most beautiful golden necklace. At least 2 girls' worth. My father got quite a deal, really.
What? Since both saliva and the climax one are also bodily fluid. Get out of here, Dip. Jesus.
You're using humor, but I'm sure that must have been heartbreaking for you.
It was common at the time. I suppose I should have been glad to be the possession of an old chief.
No.
Whose should is that, matey?
What? It's by definition, get out of here.
Why, everyone thought that. They were ever so surprised when I ran away. Did wish I could feel the way they felt, but I simply could not.
I think most of us vampires had it rough as kids. Maybe most kids have it rough. I don't know. But the one thing I do know is that kids don't come with the same shoulds their parents have got. I think we're learning all them shoulds ended up being a load of horse shit anyway.
But it's my wife.
I knew girls who did as they were told. They would have been thrilled to have been the concubine of a powerful chief. But, oh, he was so old. Cormac O'Neill, the oldest man I had ever seen. I remember thinking, where is his face? Because I could not see it under all his disgusting wrinkles.
Oh my god, girl.
How old was the guy?
38.
That's not old. That's not... What do you want?
That was pretty old in your time, huh? Wish I died at 38. Could have been a better looking corpse.
Well, he left an awful looking corpse. His face was all...
Okay, girl. Back then it was old, yeah.
I'm guessing you had something to do with that, huh?
Not me. My boyfriend, Abertach. He told me he'd set me free. I suppose he did. He created a delightful poison for me. He said it would make my dear master die in excruciating pain.
Huh.
So, one night I lay with him, and that means I did sex, and when he was pleased, I fed him the poison mead. Abby did what I couldn't, and the old fool finally died.
Huh. Let's see. What statement is this? Abby did what I couldn't and the old fool finally died. I'm assuming it's that sentence specifically because I feel like the other sentence doesn't really matter. So, Abby did what I couldn't. So is it like a control fallacy?
You're saying your boyfriend killed your husband, but it sounds to me like you did the real work. He mixed up some herbs, sure, but you were the one that had to sleep with the old man and get the poison in him.
Abby made sure I knew it was because of him that I was free. He said it could never have happened without him.
He didn't have to be brave to mix up a potion. I think the bravery was all you, Mitty. Don't disqualify the idea that the person who set you free was you.
You know, I think you're absolutely right, strange cowboy man. I did do all the work, but Abby never let me forget that he was the one who freed me.
Oh.
He wanted me to worship him.
Disgusting.
A fella who demands to be worshipped is always going to be a dangerous man.
Yeah, no. I'll worship who I want to worship, bitch.
Dangerous men have always been drawn to me. Must be something about the way I am.
So what happened after you killed Cormac?
The Neil clan came after me and Abby. They found him, took their swords and went, stab, stab, stabby, stabby, stab, stab, stab.
Was that all necessary?
But Abby just laughed. That's how I found out he was undead already. Gave me the willies.
That was a little cute. Oh my god. I thought it was crazy. But he was undead already. So did he turn her?
When they couldn't kill Abby, they decided to kill me instead. And that made him very upset indeed, because I belonged to him.
Ooh.
That must have been terrifying.
I suppose. Mostly hard. Lots and lots. Getting stabbed is much fun when you're immortal.
Ouch.
I ain't too fond of it as a vampire neither.
Abby fed me his blood, though, and then I became like him. When I woke up, the Nail Clan who tried to kill us were all properly dead. Well, almost dead. They still had a lot of blood left, and I was hungry. The Nail Clan was ever so cross, though. They captured Abby and sealed him in a tomb with some forgotten spells. He's still there as far as I know.
Oh. So the person that she was like, oh, he's gonna... Wait! But why would he kill her? She didn't really do anything to, like... Because, like, she mentioned last session, right? That if he were to ever get out, he would go after her. Like, kill her. But, like, she didn't do anything wrong, per se. It's not like she was the reason why he got caught. In fact, it was the man's own fault.
What happened to you?
I didn't have a future with my tribe. I insulted both my clan and Cormac's clan by killing their chief. My only choice was to be alone. That's the wisest choice.
Is that Nosferatu?
That kind of all or nothing thinking could get us in trouble. If we think all is lost, we're liable to do things we wouldn't normally do. I know I did some stuff I regretted in them moments, and I sure wish I'd taken a breath and stepped back in all them times.
You sound so sad when you say that, funny cowboy man.
I'm all right. I'm just saying, you're a capable lady. You've always got more options than you think in a bad moment.
Oh, but you're just a child. I don't want you to be sad.
He's not a child, woman. He's a grown man.
Well, let's focus on you, huh? You say you've been living alone ever since then?
Of course, my silly cowboy man. We aren't mortal anymore. We will always end up alone. Why waste my time?
Oh, that's actually really sad. I just noticed she has heterochromia. I assumed it was contacts, not gonna lie. I thought it was contacts. Because it really matches, like, all of her aesthetics. So I was like, she's wearing contacts, huh? That was my thoughts. We aren't mortal anymore. We will always be alone. Is that overgeneralization? No, fuck.
Again, meditative.
Of course.
No,
Come
fuck.
on, Mitty. You're distorting a lot of reality there. All vampires ain't lonely. Some of us choose to be, but not all of us. Sure, mortals have a habit of dying, but there will always be more of them. Not to mention all the vampires out there. Heck, I used to be in a vampire gang. Cult. Well, kind of both. They weren't good company, but they certainly weren't lonely. I mean, ain't we talking? Well, there's loads of vampires out there who think like you do, and they're fulfilling their own prophecies of loneliness.
You're being a mean little mouse now, and I don't like it very much. Maybe I should have killed you after all.
Girl.
I'm trying to help you, Mitty. The world's changed a lot in the last 1800 years. A lot of it bad, but a lot of it good too. By and large, most people ain't burning witches and selling their daughters. That sort of thing's frowned upon by mortals these days. There are laws out there to protect folks now. It ain't like in old times.
May I tell you a story, little mouse?
All right, tell me a story.
Once upon a time, there was a very pretty young lady. Pretty, but also crazy. Like me.
Huh. That's labeling.
I don't mean to interrupt your story so soon, but you didn't think I was going to let you get away with that one, did you? Don't call yourself crazy. You've been around way longer than I have. You gotta know that sanity is relative.
I mean, I've been calling her crazy, so...
I know I'm crazy, though. Everyone tells me so, even my zealots. They like that I'm crazy.
You know, crazy ain't supposed to be a nice word. So why are you using it? Why are you creating a reality where what you are is crazy?
You are an annoying little mouse sometimes. Very well. I won't call myself crazy in front of you.
She is kind of crazy, right?
It's a start.
May I continue my story now? The pretty young lady Mary had moved in with her cousin, Mrs. Hultridge. At first they got along quite well, but one day Mary started acting naughty. She would shout, act unladylike, and even say that Jesus Christ wasn't very special.
He's
Mrs.
perfect to me.
Hultridge liked Jesus Christ very much and wanted Mary to like him too. When she didn't, this embarrassed Mrs. Haltridge. She began to think something was wrong with Mary. After all, who didn't like Jesus Christ? Mrs. Haltridge said that Mary had begun to vomit up pins and buttons, nails, glass, and bits of wool.
Huh?
Instead of being grateful for the free gifts Mary was vomiting up, Mrs. Haltridge said that she had been attacked by 8 witches in spectral form.
What in the heck? No, right? I'm confused.
Now, it just so happened that all 8 of those witches lived very close to the town where Mrs. Haltridge lived.
Free gifts.
Despite their magical prowess, the 8 witches were captured and put into the stocks, and all the people of the town were told that the women did not like Jesus Christ at all. So the Jesus Christ-liking people threw rotten vegetables and poo at the witches. And, just for fun, they gouged out the eye of one of them.
The fuck story is this?
Then they kicked the witches out of town and lived happily ever after. The end.
So what was the point of this story? I'm missing the point here.
That ain't a pleasant story.
Oh, it was very unpleasant. It hurts very much to have your eye taken away, but I like my new eye. It's fun.
Her eye was gouged out. She was, oh my god. Stocks are the wood things that your head and hands go in, and by the way. Oh, yeah. I was right! Oh my god, that was, oh, you poor woman.
I was 1500 summers old or so when that happened. The world hadn't changed much then. I don't think it's changed much now.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Meddy. You're right. Folk can be pretty awful when they get riled up. That ain't changed.
Oh, don't be sorry, little mouse. I like my new eye. Also, the story has a happy ending.
Also, she's just handling that thing, right?
Oh yeah? What's that?
After I had my eye taken away, I took Mrs. Haltridge's parts away too, one by one until she died. It was so much fun.
She is fucking crazy. Oh my god. How is that a happy ending?
That's a little morbid, Meddy.
Morbid Mary? Oh, I like that. That's very clever, little mouse. But you see why I'm careful now?
Yeah, I get it. But look, there's one thing that's different now, and that's...
The UN exists. What we're doing right now, liberal democracy has solved everything. What we're doing right now.
It's what we're doing right now. In all that time up till now, therapy ain't never existed. We only just started looking at ourselves and the way we think. Before recent times, we only looked at gods, government, and society. The self is a new frontier, and we're learning stuff we never considered before. The frontier can be kind of scary, but being on that frontier means moving forward, come what may.
Silly mouse. If something feels scary, that means that there must be something to be scared of.
I know you've been through a lot and you got damn good reasons for being careful. But there's a reason you came to me, right?
Yes, but it wasn't because I wanted to go outside. It's because of my fans. They're very demanding.
I went in the arbitrary game with no rewards, my favorite.
Right. That's why we were talking about your going for walks and went down this rabbit hole.
Or, in your case, a mouse hole.
Anyway, therapy usually ain't about just one thing. It's about lots of things. If the problem is your fans, we gotta imagine unlife without them, right?
Don't want to lose them all. Some of them are gentle. They're too weak to hurt anyone, which is why they don't.
Hi Lenny, welcome in. Thank you for the daily bloom. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. I don't want to lose them all. Some are gentle. They're too weak to hurt anyone, which is okay. Huh. No, I don't think that's overgeneralized. I don't want to lose them all. Some of them are gentle. They're too weak to hurt anyone, which is why they don't. Got a little tired, though. Oh, hopefully you get some good rest. Get some good rest today. I don't want to lose them all. Some of them are gentle. They're too weak to hurt anyone, which is why they don't. Is that Nosferatu thinking? Control files? Nosferatu.
You really think weak people would hurt others if they were stronger?
Little mouse, I've been alive for a long time. I believe what my eye shows me. Yes, if one is capable of hurting another, they do.
They can, but they don't always. You ever seen them capybara animals?
Capybara. Capybara. Capybaras. I love how he said it. Capybaras.
They're dang massive rodents and could do some damage if they wanted to, I reckon.
Oh, yes. Oh, they're very cute. People like to share animated pictures of them in my community.
Some folk are like that. They just want to sit around and have someone scratch their bellies.
Capybaras. You right?
Is that what you want, little mouse? Do you want me to scratch your belly?
Okay, girl.
What? No, I'm just saying, don't assume everyone's out to hurt someone. Yeah, it happens. Of course it does. But that kind of thinking ain't giving folks their fair shot.
Yes,
What
please.
if I don't have my followers? I can't live the way I used to before the machines took over. Oh, they expect so much of me now. They send me messages all night and all day. They need content. God, if I don't give them their content, they'll all leave. Their attention spans are like those of little bugs, but they're not as cute.
Oh my god. Okay. Is that labeling? Or is that like control fallacy? Is that Nosferatu? They won't be content with without content. Oh, get out of here. Jesus. Nosferatu. Thinking?
Okay. I think we need to talk about moderation.
Oh, I already have moderators, silly mouse. Any major content creator has to have them.
I don't know what that stuff means. I'm talking about moderation in your thinking. What if you gave your fans only what you felt comfortable giving?
Doesn't matter what I want, silly mouse. They just want me to overreact to video games.
Is that Nosferatu thinking again? No?
Again, Medi seems to view her followers as cattle. Are all mortals so docile?
Doesn't matter what I want, silly mouse. They just want me to overreact to video games.
I think overgeneralization.
Medi, you're thinking that mortals want only one type of content is forcing you to make only one type of content. Your assumptions are keeping you from doing things you like, and you deserve to do things you actually enjoy.
You're very kind. I thought cowboys were supposed to be tough.
Who says I ain't? I just don't have nothing to prove no more. Here, why don't we try something new for next time, since going out didn't go so well last time? I want to challenge you to take a day off. Don't answer any messages, don't post no content. Just do something for you and you alone. Take a sick day.
She's an Overwatch League streamer. Of course she would overreact.
But we never get sick. We're dead people.
Oh my god.
They don't know that, do they? One day. That's all I'm asking for. You need to give yourself a little space.
Very well. Since you've been a very kind mouse, I'll do it for you.
I'd prefer it if you did it for you, but we'll work toward that, huh?
Oh, I wish I had a big piece of cheese to give to you right now.
Oh my god, this girl.
A lactose intolerance is kind of a side effect of death, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'll see you in a month then, okay?
Yes.
Great. I'll see you then.
Bye.
Her answers are very short there. What happened?
You are doing well, my friend. I know we old ones can be rather inscrutable sometimes.
I would love some cheese right now. Cheese sounds
She's human.
alright right now, yeah.
We all are, ain't we? The way I see it, we all got the same problems one way or another.
Your wisdom never fails to impress, Samuel. I believe it is time for you to follow your own advice to Miss Medi, however.
Oh?
All work and no play makes for a dull vampire, as they say.
Yeah, you're probably right. I might hit the hay early and do a bit of reading.
If you must take out some aggression on Hay, then please do so. I shall see you soon, my friend.
Oh.
Rest in...
Good night, Andy.
Take out aggression on hey, what? Did I miss something? That don't sound right.
Dang, I wonder how I'll feel about humanity when I'm 1800. Heck, I wonder whether there'll even be a planet. I guess it's time to drown my existential woes in blood. Howdy there, Crimson.
You're sounding a little weary there, cowboy. You getting enough to drink these nights?
Sam said he'd hit the oh,
yeah,
okay.
that ain't it. Just existential ponderings.
You know what, you're
That's
right.
just
I see
my
it now.
specialty. What's eating you, buckaroo?
It's this old client I got. She's been watching humanity hurting itself for 1,800 years. Every time she expected better, she got hurt. She ain't wrong to mistrust mortals.
That's a tough one. What do you do with someone like that?
Speaking of food, I had a microwave chow mein and air fried chicken. A little too much, if I'm being honest. A little too much, like food in general. That sounds good. I'm hungry.
Well, I tried to guide her to look inward like I do with everyone. People are people, but so is she.
How do you think she took it?
Pretty
I
well.
think she appreciated the focus on her. I can't answer for all humanity, but maybe she can get answers from herself.
I think you could stand to listen to yourself, Ranchero. You could have been a mean old Dracula and nobody would expect anything different from you. Reckon there have always been people like you, no matter how bad it's been in history.
Dang, Crimson. I can see why Andy respects you so much. You done some living, sounds like.
Death at the door can put things into perspective. I get where your client is coming from. Changing the world isn't gonna happen, but we can at least change ourselves.
I don't think that's true. The country I left definitely ain't the country I was born in.
The wheels turn a little slowly for us mortals, cowboy. Back in DC, I was trying to push policy to do something about our poverty problem, but the kind gentlemen across the street were pretty happy to make things worse.
Aww.
When I got my cancer diagnosis, that was my wake-up call to stop getting disappointed and start living with the little amount of time I had left.
Working at a bar is more rewarding than being a member of the bar, huh?
Not bad, cowboy. It's got its charms. Here, I whipped up something special for you.
That looks good.
That ain't half bad. Got a refreshing taste.
Rose hips. Just a little something extra. Been experimenting with some herbals for Andy.
Guess old dogs like us can still learn new tricks. Thanks, Crimson. I think I'll hit the hay now.
You hit that hay, Desperado. I'll see you later.
Got a lot on my mind tonight. I think I need some rest. Now, what should I do to relax?
I just learned that my brother's girlfriend has taken my favorite pair of sweatpants. I've vowed revenge against them. Oh no! The sweatpants. Go to sleep, reflect on day with Emerson. What? Who's Emerson? Watch a man get his butt hurt, burned with the hot... I don't know about that. Let's just go to sleep.
I think sleep's what I need right now.
Ah.
That's enough for one night. Time to visit Dreamland. Maybe I'll see my princess there.
Aww. Princess.
Samuel, my dear, I do look forward to our chats. How are you feeling tonight?
I gotta confess, boss, I'm a little down. I love helping other vampires, but getting therapy myself sometimes ain't much fun.
I understand. Looking in the mirror is difficult for any human, much more so when they don't cast a reflection.
Am I gonna get more new ones? Fuck.
You ain't kidding. It just seems like there's always work to do, you know? Like my walking in the woods for 90 years wasn't nearly enough time.
I dare say you are correct. I believe that we must never cease our walking in the woods. There is no mystery deeper than that of our own existence.
Where do vampires come from?
Well, Samuel, when two vampires love each other very
This
much...
dude is like, well, you see, when two vampires love each other very much.
Come on, boss, that's not what I'm asking. Where do we come from?
The answer to that is much older than recorded history, my friend. But let us focus on you.
Walking in the woods for 90 years reminds me of a One Piece character. Oh, which character? Or unless it's spoilers, because I'm not watching it, but if someone in chat is watching it, I don't want to spoil it for them. but
We should start with some meditation and determine what thoughts are most important to you right now.
I'm curious
Close
now.
your eyes and envision your place of comfort.
I ain't good at being a therapist.
Oh shit.
Is my hat weird? Ich bin Sam. Ich bin ein cool man. Election looks real bad back home.
I don't know how. I
Dr.
don't
Drain
remember how
thinks
to do
I'm brain
this.
damaged. Why'd my mama have to marry that asshole? When's the sunrise? The Senora hates my guts. Sure wish you were still here, Jeb. Actors need help, that's for dang sure. Wish I had more book smarts. Betty scares the heck out of me. You're an idiot, Sam, hurting all them folk. Why'd I join up with a gang in the first place?
Oh shit. Hello? Get out of here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Get out of here.
How are you feeling, my
There
friend?
we go. I forgot how to do that one, not gonna lie. Not really spoilers if they know that the Straw Hat crew. Brooke was adrift at sea with his old crew just dead body. Oh no! I think I seen a clip about that a little bit. I don't know what the story was behind it all, but I think I've seen a clip kind of similar to that. But I hope, I don't know. I don't know if it's the right one because I don't know the character. I've never heard of the character, so I'm not 100% sure. But I feel like I've seen a clip that's similar to like that kind of context. Yeah, Brooke was one of the saddest backstories. Oh.
Pretty good. I gotta say, my head's been a mess of thoughts lately. I think I was afraid of therapy today.
Why is that, my friend? What thoughts came up?
Well, after last time, I think I was stewing a bit. Just being real angry at myself for joining that nasty cult in the first place.
They preyed on the vulnerable, as cults tend to do. If you had been a man of means with a robust support system, I doubt they would have noticed you.
Especially for being a walking skeleton pun machine.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, I'm mad about that too. I mean, my country did me real wrong and put me in that sorry state to begin with.
This sounds like a proverbial can of worms.
Yeah, you could definitely say that. After we talked last time, I kept thinking, what could I have done differently? And the answer amounts to horse shit.
Oh, horse shit.
All that law breaking I did, all that murdering and stealing and doing no good, that was my country failing me.
I don't know.
Let us slow down, Samuel. You are making a bit of a logical leap. I have great admiration and empathy for you, my friend, but it is disrespectful to those you hurt to blame anyone but yourself.
I mean, I guess I could have died. I suppose that would have been kinder, but that's a lot to ask a boy to do.
I am not suggesting that you should have died, and I do not suggest that your country was without fault. However, your country had its role, and you had yours.
Yes.
You are using a cognitive distortion called blaming. When we engage in blaming, we ignore or wipe away our own faults, attributing them to someone or something else.
I know this word. I can do this word. I'm pretty sure this word is fine. I will 100% be able to tell if they're blaming.
Our faults are precious, Samuel. We cannot be ourselves without them. Do not wipe them away.
I mean, I just wish things hadn't been the way they were. If my country had taken a better trail, maybe I would have turned out different.
Differently. I am sorry to interrupt, but Senora Deste might correct you less gently. Now then, perhaps it would help to put blaming into perspective. It is always humbling to see ourselves in the mirrors of our minds, is it not? Let's try some examples. See if you can tell when I am blaming. I turned into a bat the other day and flew right into a tree. Who put that tree there? I was unable to perform in bed with Crimson the other night. It must have been her fault.
Dang, that is some blaming. Takes two to tango, boss. Maybe there's some bad blood brewing between you two. Man, I wish I hadn't heard about it.
Do not worry, my friend. Crimson and I bring each other great satisfaction.
Oh my god.
All right, I get it.
I said nothing lurid, Samuel. Why are you so distressed?
Oh, singing great satisfaction. It's like hearing your parents talking about their sex lives. I mean, not that you're. I mean, forget I said anything.
50 years and turns into a pun skeleton. Yeah, that experience does not broke a sane mind. Oh my god, get out of here.
All right, Samuel, let us move on. The interface on this widely used new vampire dating app is so modern. How do they expect anyone to use this cursed thing? Did you see the football game the other night? My preferred team played with great skill and should have won. The referee was clearly an agent of the Dark Lord. It is the fault of the cursed sun that we must live in darkness.
Okay, now I'm confused.
There are some blaming distortions you missed in there, my friend.
Okay, I know.
turned into a bat the other day and flew right into a tree. Who put that tree there? I was unable to perform in bed with Crimson the other night.
Wait.
It must have been her fault. The interface on this widely used new vampire dating app is so modern. How do they expect? Did you see the football game the other night? My preferred team played with great skill and should have won. The referee was clearly an agent of the Dark Lord.
Is this blaming?
And now hold on, Andy. I think I saw the game you're talking about, and you're just blaming the ref for your team's mistakes. You got a great tight end, but one that plays a little dirty.
Excuse me?
Oh, he's like, hello?
I didn't mean it like that. Oh, heck, I can't talk right today.
It's quite all right. Isn't getting dirty the point of play? It is the fault of the cursed sun that we must live in darkness.
Well, the sun can't help being the sun, so don't go blaming it. The way I see it, we got our place. That ain't nobody's fault.
Well done, Samuel. Perhaps the sun is even more brilliant in our memories, and seeing the real thing would spoil it.
Well, that's one way of thinking about it.
There are some blaming distortions you missed in there.
Is it everything?
I turned into a bat the other day and flew right into a tree. Who put that tree
Tight
there?
end, does he really? Oh my
I was
god.
unable to perform in bed with Crimson the other night. The interface on this widely used new vampire dating app is so modern. How do they expect anyone to use this cursed thing?
Is it everything?
Come on now, boss. Not every app out there is designed too good, but we can't expect machines to run themselves. Well, that's some blaming right there.
You are correct, Samuel. It was only hypothetical, of course. I do endeavor to keep up with the times. By the way, thank you again for teaching me Control-V and Control-C the other night. What a delightful trick.
Oh yeah, way faster than going through the edit menu all the time.
You youngsters always find the latest tricks. Let's keep going, though. Did you see the football game the other
So
There are some
everything is a
blame- I
fucking
turned-
blaming.
Blaming someone else or the tree for you being clumsy, that ain't gonna do anyone much good. I smacked into my fair share of trees back when I was a youngster, but that was definitely my fault.
Of course, there is no shame in being a novice flyer as a young vampire, but we can be insecure creatures. That's our humanity at work.
I think I get it. I ain't trying to erase what I did. I'm just bitter that I felt like I had no choice at all. And it all goes back to the United States taking my daddy away for their manifest destiny. I'm mad at him too. Dying for his country. What kind of nonsense is that? How'd his country pay him back? By making my poor ma marry a drunk who beat the daylights out of her and his kids? Ain't no damn wonder I turned out the way I did.
That must have been devastating, Samuel. Countries are not human. They cannot feel, and stories such as yours prove it.
I mean, what the hell, Andy? My daddy's corpse didn't give a shit about no United States of America. It's kind of funny when you think about it. He died fighting the British so the U.S. could say they own Missouri. Who the fuck cares?
Okay.
I'm telling you, Andy, the best thing about being dead is realizing how little that nationalism crap matters.
Desire for identity can create monsters worse than we. What happened after your father died?
Well, we didn't have nothing. The money was running out, so my ma got married to a hard man who drank even harder.
Oh.
He beat up my older brother, Jeb, for fun. And once Jeb started fighting back, dear old stepdad came for me. And that's when my brother killed him.
Oh.
It sounds like a tragedy from my own country's mythology. I am sorry that such a thing happened to you, Samuel. Your brother was brave.
No kidding. We went on the run together, but he was the one who kept us alive and fed, mostly through stealing and begging. Once we stopped being cute, begging didn't work anymore, so we moved up to robbing and killing. Killed my first man at 12, and then it got a little too easy.
Oh.
That is young. I cannot imagine how difficult that must have been, Samuel. My country asked me to kill at 20, and I still remember how devastating it felt.
Yeah, well, nobody told me to do it. Like you said, that was all me. I don't think anyone was surprised either. When my brother and I rode into a town, you should have seen the way people looked at us. They knew we were trouble, and we were determined as hell to prove them right.
Uh-huh. A moment, Samuel. I believe this is an opportunity for some growth.
It's them distortions again, huh?
To err is human, as they say. Do not be discouraged. There is something in what you just said that you cannot be sure of. Can you tell me what it is?
I stopped being cute. The people knew we were trouble. Nationalism is neat, actually. The people knew we were trouble.
I guess there ain't no way of knowing that people thought we were trouble.
That's right, Samuel. There is one way of knowing exactly what they were thinking, and that would be to read their minds.
Character growth, but more choices, right?
Thus is the
No!
cognitive distortion called mind reading.
Please!
Yes, we can weigh evidence and make predictions, but never with complete certainty.
No! I'm already struggling with the new ones. Why are we getting more? Please. Save me.
I was a dirty little thieving murderer. I don't blame him for judging me.
First, that's labeling. Second, one of those people might have been patient and gentle, one that had an experience like yours. You cannot know. With your mind reading, do you see how you made everyone your enemy?
Yeah. You're right. You're damn right.
No one expects a child to be perfectly aware of themselves and the world, Samuel. Remember, start with compassion for yourself. Here, let us do an exercise to help you recognize mind reading.
Oh, and we have ad gel. We will be right back after ad gel, guys. Grab your drinks, your snacks, whatever you need. We'll be back in like 3 minutes. All right, welcome back from ad jail. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus Christ would have disliked the idea of anal intercourse.
What the fuck? Welcome back. Thank you. That's a sentence to come back to. What the fuck? All right.
I know that's mind reading right there. Unless you asked Jesus Christ himself and he told you, there's no way you'd know how he feels about butt sex.
What a first sentence, right?
Very good, Samuel. Many in my time have claimed to know the mind of Jesus Christ, and none of them have ever even met him.
Excuse me? Hi, Zai. Welcome in. Thank you for the daily bloom. How are you doing? How are you? Good morning. Hope you're doing good.
You were there when he was kicking around. You ever meet him?
No, that part of the world was never really vampire-friendly.
First thing I hear when I get on. Oh my god.
The chair you're sitting in is one of his, though. Magnificent, isn't it?
Jesus Christ made this chair?
I bought it cheaply before he became a big deal. He was certainly ahead of his time as a carpenter.
I'm sorry, what? Certainly a time to tune in on the stream, right?
Dang. Now I feel awkward sitting in this thing.
Yeah, Meadow gotta eat soon, but I will be lurking. Hi, Hunter. Welcome in. Hopefully you get some good rest. I appreciate you lurking. Hello, hello. Hope you had a good stream today. Hope you're doing good.
It's more than 2,000 years old, Samuel. It is still just a chair, and it's experienced millennia of past wind. Don't worry about it.
That chair looks like it's in, like, good condition, though. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Jesus was a carpenter. I don't know if you're joking or not. Andrew is so hot. He is. He really is.
Crimson is upset with me because I forgot to take out the garbage. I know because she told me so.
That's not mind reading.
I sent my friend Vlad an internet message, and he left it on read. He must hate me.
That's mind
That's
reading.
some mind reading for sure. There's no way you know what Vlad's thinking. Maybe he wasn't ready to answer, or maybe he forgot.
Zaddy, Zaddy, I'm doing well. Hope your day's been good, awesome. It has been awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing well too. I'm glad to hear that. I'm not the Jesus Christ was a carpenter, huh? Huh. Interesting.
Excellent, Samuel. That's correct. There are endless reasons why Vlad would leave my messages unread, and only Vlad knows them. Reading too much into an internet message is a massive waste of time.
The Pony Express was a lot healthier, I think. This internet stuff makes people get real nutty.
Mortals are in more of a rush than we are, I'm afraid. Let us continue. One of the patrons of my club was having dirty thoughts about me. I know because I read his mind with my vampiric powers.
That's an invasion of privacy.
I told our bouncer Bert a funny joke the other day. He was quiet, but very amused.
How the heck would you know if Bert was amused by your jokes? That's clearly mind reading.
You are correct, Samuel. No one knows what Bert is thinking. I like to think he dreams of butterflies. But who can say?
What the fuck? Yeah, Bert likes to think of butterflies. What the fuck?
I don't think he's thinking of butterflies.
Then you are mind reading, Samuel. Let Bert be Bert.
What the fuck? You just said you think he thinks butterflies and he's... What the fuck?
Yeah, I guess so.
I believe you now understand that mind reading may have closed the door on some opportunities for you.
You know what? Oh, what?
I suppose. I can't really know either way, but I guess that's the point of all this. Knowing what's real and what's not.
Exactly, Samuel. So tell me, what happened to you and your brother?
You don't know already. I thought we were famous Wild West outlaws. They called us the Handsome Boys, on account of the fact that we were young and good looking. I think we made as close to a living as possible while keeping up a life like that for some 35 years. They stopped calling us the Handsome Boys eventually. Mostly they just called us those two sumbitches.
Those two sumbitches.
Jeb and I married a pair of sisters, even talked about settling down in some kind of fashion. I guess we got greedy though. One last big job, as they say in the pictures. Met this fella in a saloon who'd heard of us. Went by Ernie. He said he'd help us take down the Pioneer Missouri Bank. A take of $30,000, split 3 ways.
Oof.
That's about $1 million in today's dollars, but that kind of money was unthinkable back when. We got the money all right, but my brother got shot in the head. Dead before he even hit the ground.
No. I forgot to mention last night I fell asleep at 3 in the morning, then I woke up at 8. What? You only slept for what, 5 hours? That's not good. Definitely get some more rest if you can.
I didn't know who did it. So in my rage, I killed every soul in that bank. Ernie and I ran off with that dirty money, but weren't nothing the same after that.
Understandable, you just lost your brother.
When she heard the news, my sister-in-law was screaming so loud she scared the coyotes away. My wife left with her that night, and I didn't see either of them ever again.
Oh.
Not sure I wanted to. I had $15,000 and no interest in spending it. Just sat there in a sack. When Ernie invited me to join his gang, I saw no reason not to. I'm pretty sure I signed that devil's contract as soon as I started killing them folks in the bank.
I am sorry, Samuel. That is a truly horrifying story. I can hear the pain in your voice. Your brother was precious to you.
I mean, yeah, he kind of raised him.
Yeah. He wasn't a good man, Andy. But he kept me safe. Without him, I knew I'd be doomed. I was certain I had no choice but to join the Mystic Bastards. Yeah, I know. Cognitive distortion.
I know you know, Samuel. A new one, but I think you can identify it on your own. What is the cognitive distortion you are displaying now?
My brother wasn't a bad man. 15,000 wasn't that much money. I was too sure of my fate. I was
so sure I was right to join the Mystic Bastards. Ain't nobody could have convinced me otherwise.
Indeed, Samuel. This
Always
cognitive
right.
distortion is known as being always right. And when you are always right, your choices are limited, even if they lead to doom.
Okay, so the first round gave us weird ass names. Nosferatu thinking and all that crap. All those it's like vampire related esque label like topics or whatever thinkings. And then the second one is just emotionally related. And then now it's just basic descriptions. It's like blaming, mind reading, always right.
We become so convinced that only we have the appropriate perspective, even in a world of infinite possibilities. One would expect immortals to be immune to this distortion after seeing their beliefs challenged over generations. But we are just as susceptible to being always right. Let's try some examples so you can identify when I am always right. I have the experience of ages. My authority cannot be questioned.
Okay, Boomer.
Oh,
Excuse me?
Just something I hear the kids say when old mortal folk are acting like they're always right. The folks born after World War II are real good at destroying the world, but they assume age leads to wisdom. It ain't necessarily so.
not the okay boomer, right?
You are always right about that. Well done, Samuel. With my multi-generational economic expertise, I am confident that market conditions will result in mass layoffs in the next quarter.
I don't think that's an always right statement.
I know that turning another into a vampire inevitably results in resentment.
That's mind
You're
reading.
trying to determine
Oh.
when I am exhibiting the always right. I
Oh.
know that turning another into a vampire. I know for a fact that vampires become misanthropic as they age. I do not need your perspective.
And now hold on, you ain't always right. You thinking we're gonna turn into misanthropes is limiting you from making new vampires, but that's just your thinking.
Very good, my dear Samuel. Caution is warranted when bringing a new soul into the dark, but I must consider perspectives other than my own. I have not had much good fortune with my children of darkness, but I am indeed not the only judge of character.
Who have you turned?
You got kids, Andy?
I had many dark children before I recognized the gravity inherent in doing so. I only wish more of my brethren could learn what a responsibility it is to begin the unlife of another. I know the internet is a passing fad. I have seen technology come and go, so I can trust my own expertise.
I think you're doing a little always right there, Andy. A lot of folks had unwavering confidence that the fax machine was gonna stick around forever, but they weren't right neither.
Truly? I still use my fax machine. It is the preferred mode of communication among vampires here in Germany.
Heck, I guess that just proves no one is always right about technology.
There are still some always right cognitive distortions to find, my friend. Listen closely. I have the experience with my multi-generation.
Hold on, you can't know that layoffs are gonna happen.
I did not say that I was certain. Modern
Ah.
stock.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes. They sacrifice all to the dark god of ever-increasing profit. You should know this, Samuel. Their dark gospel reigns supreme in your land.
I was going to skip, but there was more dialogue.
Oh, right. I guess I never thought of institutional investment bankers as dark cultists, but you're right. That's exactly what they are.
If only they had chosen a more ethical god than unrestrained capitalism. I know that
Alright.
turning another into a vampire inevitably results in resentment.
That sounds like you're always right. I know a lot of us vampires ain't too happy with our lot in life, but we ain't always resentful.
That is correct, Samuel. Of course, we must be careful when choosing whom we turn and when. Choosing to live forever is not a choice casually made.
The stock market does sacrifice. I honestly would not be surprised. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix my hair real quick. It's bothering me. 1 second. Been getting on my nerves. Here we go. Thank you, thank you. Okay.
It ain't usually a choice at all.
But we will endeavor to break that cycle, my friend. We have enough clients already without having more resentful immortals running around.
Thank you for the stand tall and the ship. Thank you, thank you.
I think I get it, boss. If I had found folks to listen to other than myself, maybe I wouldn't have joined up with Ernie's gang.
Thank you for the head pats.
Perhaps, perhaps not. You had plenty of reasons for making the choices you made. Reflecting on them is what helps us to grow.
Yeah, I'm a lucky fella all in all. I did some stuff with those vampires that I was pretty sure erased any humanity I had left, but I was wrong. Them transcendentalists I hold up with were ready to help me no matter how nasty I was. And I know I've done a lot of thinking on my own, but I owe them everything.
I've done a lot of thinking on my own, but I owe them everything. Is that so, Samuel? Can you point out your own distortion there? Samuel, you are discounting your own efforts in the incredible changes you have made.
Oh, shit, this.
It's my old favorite sneaking up on me, disqualifying the positive. I did plenty of work on myself.
That's right, Samuel. And why were the transcendentalists able to help you? We just went over it tonight.
Okay, and why were the transcendentalists? Wait. And why were the transcendentalists able? We just went over tonight. My brain is blanking. What was the sentence before? Why were the transcendentalists? Who were they again? I need to. My brain. Okay, that's what it was. All right.
I realized I wasn't always right. I was ready to start receiving help.
Excellent, Samuel.
There you go.
Your capacity for self-reflection, and so quickly, is truly inspiring. I almost feel as though my blood is circulating on its own.
Oh, come on, Andy. I'm just a fella.
You have earned a reprieve from disqualifying the positive, my friend. Embrace it.
Okay, I'm done with my thing. Is this a transhumanist thing? What?
I believe we have had a productive session today. Let us not press matters. This is difficult work, and you are handling it wonderfully. How do you feel?
I just had a thought, and it's not a safe for work thought. So I'm kind of like, should I bring it up? But like, okay, so you know he's partnered with Crimson, right? You should say it, Ayo. No. Like, hear me out, okay? So we know that he's partnered with Crimson, but there's no blood circulating in him. How does he get it up? Because, like, doesn't blood flow need blood magic, obviously? Magic, okay. Magic, that's what it is. That's all it needs.
You know, I feel okay. Somehow it's better than feeling good. What happened is what happened. Some bad stuff happened to me, and I did some bad stuff.
the next question. Get out of here. Or it's just frozen that way. That isn't that painful? Vamps are impotent. Duh. Get out of here.
None of it lasts forever. That's the nice thing about having all the time in the world.
Your trials have made you wise indeed, my dear Samuel. Now rest, my friend. You shall soon share your wisdom with your clients. I wish you a good night.
Vampires still have blood moving in their bodies though. Oh, in this game they specifically say that they don't have blood pumping throughout them. Sorry to ruin your dreams. Get out of here. Vampires make other vampires by feeding them their blood. Oh, then I don't know. Yeah, that is true. They cause like they feed their own blood, but then they were like they cause like he just mentioned a while ago, like there's no blood circulating like in him. So I'm like, how you do the do?
Yeah, I believe it's early coffin time for me tonight. Have a good night, Andy.
You as well, Samuel.
Meadow asking the real questions, right? How you do the do? If they do the do they just exchange blood?
Samuel, greetings. You look a bit pale. May I offer you something to drink?
Yeah, you got any drinker's blood?
I know you are joking. You will not dilute your blood before a session.
Drinker's blood? What? What does that mean?
Yeah, I know, you're right. I just don't know who I'm meeting tonight. Is
Oh.
it gonna be Dr. Drain or that Lord Luridus fella?
Oh, I think he was trying to say like I want alcohol essentially.
You only met a single individual last time, and you will meet only a single individual this time.
Blood to get them drunk. Yeah.
Do not let Dr. Drain's avoidance of accountability confuse you.
You saw the guy, though. Lord Luridus ain't nothing like Dr. Drain.
And why do you think that is, Samuel?
It's easier for Dr. Drain to blame Luridus. Luridus is a demon or something. Opposites attract. It's easier for Dr. Drain.
Well, maybe it's easier for Dr. Drain to blame Lord Luridus.
Correct, Samuel. A mild change in personality would be within Dr. Drain's control. Luridus is not, and therefore, Dr. Drain relinquishes control. Prepare yourself, my friend. Let us find the darkness that lives within Dr. Drain.
So, should statements. Let's do blaming, always right. Disqualifying the positive because he does that shit all the time. And then control fallacy.
All right, I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Do not fear, Samuel. I shall not let Dr. Drain hurt you, no matter what he is calling himself. Do what you do best.
Okay. Alright, prepare yourself, guys. The chaotic guy is gonna be entering
I
chat
promise.
soon.
And here he comes, whoever he is today.
I feel like Luridus is gonna be the first person we see.
Doc.
Oh, okay.
Somewhat taciturn today, then. Well, don't be upset with me. I did warn you about that beast. At least now you recognize the urgency in being rid of him.
The freak approaches, right?
Perhaps now we can stop beating about the bush and actually fix my addiction problem.
I'm here to help, but if we're gonna lick this thing, we gotta do it honestly. And that means getting to the root of the problem.
I tire of this self-examination process. There must be something efficacious that I can do. Perhaps some sort of aversion therapy. I am willing to do whatever it takes to make that villain just go away.
Then you gotta be willing to address the big old elephant in the room.
And what is that?
You and Lord Luridus are the same person. Lord Luridus is kinda hot. Lord Luridus ain't that bad. These options. Lord Luridus is kinda hot. It just, oh my god. Oh.
You and Lord Luridus ain't two different people. You keep talking about him like he's someone else, but you both got the same brain in there.
They're all hot. Oh my god.
Complete and utter nonsense. You've met him. We share absolutely nothing in common. And what's more, I am fully aware that he hates me. Take a look at this note he left on my desk.
That's supposed to be you there with the micro penis?
What is this? Nothing in common, no, for real. Why does this guy look like Milo from Atlanta's movie? I can see it. Tiny, right? That's hilarious. Loser nerd. Oh my god. This game. I love this. It's like a fucking child just like scribbling, and then right as he passes out, he just posts it on there for him to see soon as he wakes up. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I love that.
Indeed. Juvenile humor, to be sure. Certainly nothing I would produce.
Ain't he got the same penis, though?
Quite so. I have no doubt he does the most terrible things with it.
So somehow he's got a different brain than you do, but the same penis. Something ain't adding up here, Doc.
I resent what you are suggesting. I have no effect on what Lord Luridus does.
I have no effect on what Lord Luridus does. Blaming?
I know you're a pretty responsible fella.
Yeah,
but
that's
you're
what I thought.
giving Lord Luridus more credit than he deserves.
What on earth are you talking about?
You know that old stereotype mortals like to spread about us where we can't go into a place until we're invited?
Different brains, but the same penis. No, for real.
A ludicrous idea with no basis in scientific truth.
Ain't you giving Lord Luridus your permission to come in and do what he does when you take that plasma stuff?
I didn't invite him in the first time. I had no idea what I had created. That his presence would become an addiction was not known to me.
Dr. Drain, you're a scientist. Your stock and trade is in facts, ain't it? Let's leave thought out of this for now. You gotta be my scientist here and stick to what we know.
Very well. Yes. The genesis of Lord Luridus was in the actions and choices I took. Are you quite satisfied?
Doc, we ain't here for my satisfaction. Do you really think that?
Well, the fact that I am upset right now certainly lends credence to the idea that you are trying to shame me.
No.
I won't lie to you, Doc. The people that Lord Luridus has hurt probably would have a bone to pick with you. But I ain't here to punish nobody.
He's addicted to the person who takes over his body, fiercely writes fanfics. Oh, no, no, no. So he essentially doesn't like, so here, let me pull up his bio or whatever it's called. So he's our first client. So he is addicted to a plasma that makes him black out and do things he dislikes doing. So basically he was turned into a vampire, and he doesn't like being a vampire, doesn't like drinking blood. So he decided to make a plasma, a fake blood, but then it made him addicted to it because it was essentially a drug. So when he takes it, he turns into whatever his fucking name is. Writes fanfic anyway. You know what? It's a good idea anyway. So I don't blame you. Jekyll and Hyde. Lord Ludus. Ludius. It's just Jekyll and Hyde. Oh my god. Lord Ludicrous.
Well, that ain't the way to help you. In this room, we're working together. You're doing the hard work, and I'm just giving you support. Catch my drift, partner?
Yeah, partner.
And so you do me even greater shame through kindness. I cannot win. Perhaps I should simply let that beast, Lord Luridus, have his way with me.
Oh. Jaylee, write that down, write that down. Write that down. Meadow, you know how is Jekyll, I just said the name earlier and I don't know how to say the name again. Who? No, I don't. I don't, actually. They sound familiar, but I don't know the story behind them. It's a should.
Come on now, Doc. You're jumping right to doom there. There are so many ways this therapy thing could go for you.
If only this man had a hotter voice.
It ain't we destroy Lord Luridus or Lord Luridus wins. Jumping right to catastrophe just ain't realistic. Already you're fighting him by being here.
Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah.
That means there's definitely something in the middle. And working together, we'll make things better. Maybe not completely better. This work ain't never done.
Of course, I am forgetting myself. I'm not usually prone to extremes. I shall attempt to be more mindful.
It's just one of the most famous books in history. Nothing much, right?
I ain't expecting you to be perfect, Doc. And I don't want you to expect perfection from yourself either. What I'm asking you for is self-compassion. That ain't erasing blame. It's just approaching yourself from a place of understanding. That's a scientific method, ain't it?
I doubt many in the scientific community would agree with such a statement, but I believe I understand the thrust of it. We cannot address facts if we mask them in emotionality.
That's exactly it, Doc. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Indeed. Thus my attempt to synthesize the thought properly.
The thrust of. I will be honest with you, even Edmund kept saying thrust for some reason. I don't know why and what their addiction with the word thrust is, but it's been everywhere. It's been everywhere. There are 6 fanfics for this game on AO3O. And who's the pairings? Is it your name and others, or is it actual pairings?
Well, thank the dark powers that made us. Someone in here's the smart one.
Go on.
Very well. We shall take a strategic, scientifically sound approach. We will agree upon facts, develop hypotheses, test and validate. If I rely on the science, I will never be wrong.
Always right.
Hold on a sec. Before we jump in, Doc, I gotta challenge you. Even science ain't gonna make it certain you're always right. The answers science gives you might not be the answers that are best for you. I just want you to keep your mind open, all right?
My mind is always open. I'm a scientist.
I'm just gonna reflect that back to you and see if you think that's true. You're saying being a scientist means your mind is always, without fail, open.
Well, I suppose that sounds a bit ridiculous. Very well. I shall endeavor to ensure that my thinking is flexible.
Sounds good to me, compadre. Let's start assembling them facts. Can I ask you some questions then?
There's actually only 3. Oh.
You may. Let us begin.
All right, so you told me that the thing that makes your plasma addicting is how good it makes you feel when you wake up from it.
The rest, just use the tag for Twilight. Oh. Especially, essentially Jekyll, created a potion that changes his appearance, but he also started changing his personality when under the effect. Hyde was his more wild side. Oh, so they're one person. Oh. Okay, I see that. I see it.
From your scientific perspective, what makes it feel good?
From a chemical perspective, good feelings, or positive emotions, are the result of neurotransmitter action. Considering the specific emotions felt in the immediate moment are contentment and satisfaction, it is certain that I am experiencing an oxytocin and dopamine release. It is a primal limbic response. In laboratory settings, we observe a constant drive in animals towards stimulating the release of amygdala-receptive neurotransmitters.
That's some big words there. Samuel Crimson, Andrew Samuel, Andrew Crimson, and an OC with Isabella. Oh, okay. What? Isabella D'Estay? Why her out of all characters? I see 6 with no Twilight Oh.
I think you're gonna need to boil that down for me, Doc.
I did not come here to teach, but so be it. Ask your questions.
Limbic system?
What's the limbic system do?
The limbic system functions as the emotional center of the brain, responsible for emotional responses such as joy, fear, and anger.
So it's like the part of my brain deciding if I should be scared of a rattlesnake, or happy about a belly full of blood?
Precisely. It plays a crucial role in forming memories and making decisions based on emotional experiences. Often called the lizard brain, it's evolutionarily one of the older parts of the brain, indicating its fundamental role in regulating survival instincts.
I also saw Reader X Medi. Oh, I was searching by the game Vampire Therapist. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I've been called lizard brain before, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a compliment.
Neurotransmitters.
What's this about neurotransmitters?
Neurotransmitters are chemical messengers that neurons use to communicate with each other. For example, social bonding reliably triggers a release of oxytocin, creating a sense of security and attachment.
So, if I'm reading you right, when I'm feeling all snug after a good feed, is them oxytocin neurotransmitters doing their thing?
A therapist who doesn't know what neurotransmitters are, man, did not get his degree. Well, to be fair, he kind of just got hired specifically just to help vampires figure out stuff. And yeah, no, this, I think he's more talking about, I don't know, actually. I'm just trying to back Sam up, but I have no clue. I mean, he's from the West during that time, so maybe he wasn't familiar with the word.
Exactly. This process is an integral part of our brain's reward system, encouraging behaviors that are perceived as beneficial for our survival and well-being.
I did fandom, video games, Vampire Therapist, visual novel. Yeah, Drain is talking purely chemical. That is true.
So, survival feels good, basically.
Yes, though I would not publish such a statement in an academic paper.
How's all this science stuff relevant?
So what's all this stuff really mean in the end, Doc? Why's this neurotransmitter stuff even matter?
An intriguing question. Naturally, emotion does not have a practical evolutionary application on its own. However, these emotions signal to the reptilian brain whether or not we are under threat. Oh, well, dang, now I think we're getting somewhere. I think the answer's right in front of us. Oh, and what is it that your rooting-tooting brain can synthesize that mine cannot?
He needs a psychiatrist. He needs to live in the woods. Lord Ludicrous feels safer than Dr. Drink. He needs a psychiatrist. Tooting.
Well, you should see a psychiatrist. Maybe get some of them neurotransmitters in pill form.
I am not eager to replace one chemical dependency with another. I came to you to free myself of such needs.
I don't think...
Dr. Drain, the pill-popping vampire, does not have the nicest ring to it.
Oh, maybe the real thing is... you don't feel safe on your own. Taking that plasma forces you to get that neurotransmitter hit.
An intriguing theory. However, evidence stands against it. Like it or not, I am a vampire. The only thing that may threaten me is the sun or a more powerful vampire. I should not be experiencing feelings of mortal danger. I am not immortal. Logically, I should know such a thing is ridiculous.
Oh.
It seems the doctor is setting himself up to fail with his own high standards once again, Samuel.
Emotional threats, Mr. Right.
I should not be experiencing
There's them should statements again, Doc. It doesn't matter what logic says. You still got that part of your brain that says it's in danger, and that part doesn't care about logic.
An astute point, and an inconvenient one. That we should be saddled with such vestigial, primal concerns is most unfortunate.
Can't avoid the fact that we still got them human concerns. At least we don't gotta poop, huh?
Oh dear, and you are doing so well. At least I have nothing to fear from you.
It's true, though. We're still animals, partner. We gotta satisfy the animal. Just not through pooping.
But we are immortal. Why do we have animal needs, fears, and emotions? What possible use do they have?
We are immortal. Why do we have a possible use? Is that blaming? No.
Poor Dr. Drain.
But we are immortal. Why do we have animal needs, fears, and emotions? What possible use do they have?
Is it disqualifying the positive?
Sometimes,
Oh.
Doc, you are just too smart for your own good. Your logic can
Yeah.
away all the good things about being human. I mean, let's say we freed ourselves from those biological concerns. Got rid of all them fears and insecurities and quirks. Why are we doing anything then? I don't know about you, Doc, but I don't want to turn into a computer. All them great discoveries and works of art came from our humanity.
Perhaps it is so. Do you know, I met Isaac Newton several times. The young fellow was motivated indeed, but it was his human vindictiveness that made him so effective. All those motherfuckers who called me a nerd are going to pay, mark my words, he would say. Or something along those lines.
So, he was making sure none of those motherfuckers could hurt him.
They don't poop. What happens if they don't eat something? Huh. Probably it's fully absorbed much slower because stomach aches. Oh.
That was certainly part of it. It was not just the love of science that drove the man. It is such a disappointing notion, however, to think that we cannot transcend our reptilian brain, even when we are beyond death.
We're dealing in facts, though, and I think what we're coming to is that your reptilian brain doesn't feel safe.
Which is absolutely ridiculous, but I must admit that it is somehow true. Ugh, what a devastating revelation. Dr. Drain, for all his scientific achievement, is just an emotional little laboratory rat who bases all his decisions in fear.
It's just an emotional little laboratory rat who bases... No.
Man, you just jump right to that extreme. You're probably the smartest fella I ever met, Doc. You ain't a science god, but who is?
Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Sorry, I couldn't help that quote. Wait, I need to sneeze. Okay, sorry. Meadow grew, look how big she is. What? Hi, Kenny. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Drain looks like a 2012 Twilight OC. I can see it. He's Milo from Atlantis.
I think there's a lot of room between being a lab rat and being the perfect logical being.
Hi, hello. How are you doing today?
You are, of course, correct. I am letting my emotions get the better of me. Most unscientific.
You are a big Meadow today for once. Oh, are you talking about Monster Hunter? Yeah, no. I had to use PNG because my computer cannot handle that. Or Daniel Jackson from Stargate, but they're basically the same person.
Doc, I want to go back to one of them things I was telling you about in our first session, and that's self-compassion. Let's say you had some vampire apprentice, a scientist like you, who didn't know nothing like what you know, and said they were down on themselves for all the reasons you are.
I mean, I usually call you Tiny and it's April Fool's. Oh.
What would you say to them?
Well, I would explain that progress is non-linear. The scientific method, in fact, celebrates failure. That which does not conform to theory still informs theory.
Any chance you could put the scientist away and talk to their human side?
Well, I suppose I would say that it is fine, that all things are temporary, and the universe does not care to condemn them.
The disappointment, but I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm actually thinking that after this session with Drain, I might end it here early today. Because I am hungry, and I think the medication I'm taking is like causing my stomach to hurt a little. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to stop after the session, obviously, and then take a 3-hour break rather than 2, and then we will be back with the collab with Dodo. We'll be back. I'll obviously post the going live and the post on Discord. So if you guys don't mind, I might do that. Ending it early would also give everyone more time to prepare for the bird. Yes, it will give you guys time to prepare, give you time to eat your meals too if you guys haven't done that yet. And then Dodo will make you stay up all night, probably a good idea. Need time for to prepare for collab with Dodo. Yeah. So I might do that because I also need to cook and eat or something.
So how can we get you to say them things to yourself, Doc?
My situation is not the same. I was trained in the age of discovery. I bear the responsibility for that age. But if this project of mine, to create the blood that will sustain the world, is not what I am here for, then what is my purpose?
Well, let me ask you, what's the purpose of a gopher?
Rodentia geomedy. Rodents endemic to North America, known for their tunneling ability and as agricultural pests.
Huh. Okay, do what you need to do. Thank you. Hello, sorry I've been lurking. How are you? No worries, Nuts. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for lurking. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm a bit hungry. So I am going to end soon after this session with Dr. Drain. But I am doing good. How are you doing? It's good to see you.
I believe they are the prey of owls, snakes, and coyotes, and are omnivorous themselves, consuming vegetables, insects, and small mammals.
I wasn't expecting you to be so thorough. I don't think I knew half that stuff.
I have come to learn nearly everything there is to know about mammalian biology as a result of my research. Please get to the point.
I think I forgot what it was now.
That is not encouraging.
Hold on a sec, I think I've got it.
I'm doing well. What you gonna eat? I have to figure that out. Right after stream, I'm probably gonna look and see what I have and then cook something up. He's like a gopher. Gophers have a purpose. Gophers are real cute. He's like a gopher.
Well, see, you're kind of like a gopher.
Am I now? Pray tell, how am I like a gopher?
He's so offended.
Well, you live underground, and you're real alert all the time.
I feel like this man's problem would be solved a little bit if someone just like cuddled him for a few hours, right?
And that's it.
Science, save us.
Hold on, I think I remember now.
Oh.
Gophers have a purpose. Driving people crazy, that's what. Used to wreak havoc on the farmland back in Missouri.
Absolutely ridiculous. That is not their purpose. It's an ill-informed anthropocentric philosophy defined and subscribed to entirely by said anthropocentrists.
I didn't know bugs could do that.
Anthropocentrists, not arthropods. Humans. Homo sapiens.
My trouble would also be solved with cuddles.
I am saying that you have created a purpose for the gopher that the gopher is entirely unaware of.
So, who made your purpose, Dr. Drain?
What? Well, I did, I suppose.
So if you made it, you can change it, right?
But how can I change my purpose? I have always been a scientist. So that's what I am.
You can always change your career. You got years to live.
All right, well, let's take that scientific approach and try to figure out who the man behind the scientist is.
Many problems go away with snuggles and cuddles, yes.
Very well. If we look at the behavior of our subject, myself, we can infer a few things. If we examine my behavior, one can draw a comparison to a threatened higher-thinking mammal. I spend much time in ensuring personal safety and security.
What about your more peaceful moments? What do they look like?
I believe these feelings are only medically induced through my special plasma. However, Dr. Drain appears to be at rest when he is full and satisfied.
And your synthetic blood doesn't do that for you.
I am forced to admit that at present, it does not.
Dr. Drain, what do you think of drinking something a little more fresh and human?
I will not. I do not have to. That depraved vampire, Lord Lyridus, is the source of all that is base and vulgar about my person.
That's blaming.
Doc, you're blaming Lord Lyridus for something common to all vampires, including yourself. We need blood. That's just how it is. Ain't Lord Lyridus's fault. Now, I know you ain't comfortable with that need, but you can't offload everything you ain't happy with onto Lord Lyridus. That just makes him worse.
You have not been listening to me at all if you believe I have absolved myself of all vampiric frailty.
I didn't say that. I'm saying you're distancing yourself from your needs by saying they're Lord Lyridus's needs. Well, what if you indulge Lord Lyridus once in a while? Maybe you could keep him from coming out.
Do you not understand what I have been working toward for the last 400 years? I will finally be able to transcend this thing that I am. I shall be a parasite no more.
I will finally be able to transcend this thing that I am. Oh,
It
sorry.
seems the doctor aims to
I will finally be able to transcend this.
Come on, Dr. Drain. You're a scientist. You know mankind ain't got that kind of control over nature. Ain't you ever seen that movie where they bring back the dinosaurs?
That film was scientific drivel. Its simplistic understanding of DNA should have alienated its audience immediately. But then, who can guess with Americans?
It was a good story, though. And in the end, it wasn't a story about DNA. It was a story about controlling nature, which I'm sure you know ain't never worked.
Your argument does not hold weight when your source of truth is a fantasy film.
Dr. Drain, we really got to talk about some kind of middle path here. Back home, we tried the whole abstinence thing a few times, and it didn't go too well. We tried to stop drinking, and that just made people only do bad drinking.
And we control nature all the time.
We tried telling teenagers sex was evil, and that just made them want it even more while being ashamed of themselves. What if you just tried to do some of them things Lord Lyridus does? Just don't do them the way he does.
I find the idea utterly repellent.
Yeah, but then you go and take that plasma, and Lord Lyridus makes the decisions. We don't want that, right?
Fine. Fine. I'll drink some blood. But I warn you, Sam, the price of failure is most dear. If I should lose my humanity, all of humanity will lose.
Oh
the
shit,
entire
is it
world will suffer.
is it control?
Doc, you really can't be putting the weight of the world on your shoulders. That ain't something you can control,
Grandiose
compadre.
thinking, right?
Now, I know you're a capable fella, but the world is gonna turn with or without you.
You think so? I can't imagine someone with my highly rational mind feeling so strongly if my prediction weren't firmly rooted in fact.
I know it all seems real heavy right now. Just show yourself a little compassion and patience. Beating yourself up over a future that ain't happened yet isn't gonna help you.
I'm glad, like, I keep wanting to be like, there's more options than those four. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, there's, like, I think we unlocked, like, probably 11 options? There's 11 options, but for each client, you only select 5.
We need to go back to this thing I brought up before. You're a smart fella, Dr. Drain, but sometimes you're forgetting vampire commonality.
11 sounds about right. Yeah, I think so. It's 11, yeah.
We've all felt like the world was ending or that we're awful monsters. But them feelings are our perceptions alone.
Yes, I'm aware. Perhaps I've been a little too human in my foibles. However, you forget my training in history. I am not an average vampire. I was trained by the great Professor William Harvey. I have had 4 centuries to unlock the secrets of animal biology. I have a duty to humanity and to my own legacy. A duty I should not fail in. Otherwise, what was it all for?
Hold your horses there, amigo. You say you've got a duty to humanity? Well, that ain't scientific at all.
What was that? The first sentence, his voice deepened like 3 octaves or something. What happened there? What possessed you, sir? What the fuck?
It ain't just anthropocentric. is Dr. Drain-centric. Nobody said you had to do anything. Remember when we first started talking, I told you about them should statements? That's what you're doing, compadre. Just remember that them shoulds are yours.
I love the name wherever he says horses, right?
Yes, I must be frustrating to you, Sam. I invoke the same delusions over and over again.
Yeah, no, it's funny. I love it.
Hey, come on, Doc. You should be proud of yourself. You know what the difference is between you and vampires who never improve themselves?
It was the horse girl possessing it. You know what the difference is between you and vampires who never improve themselves? He's smarter than they are. He's not concerned about being cool. He's here.
You're here. You've made a commitment to getting your head on straight. And you're getting there, my friend. Already you're making some big changes and investing in yourself. I can see it. So let's cut Dr. Drain a break. How about it, amigo? He doesn't need the weight of the world on him. There's only one thing he should do, and that's have a little understanding and
Actually,
empathy
I'm
for
here.
himself.
Get out of here.
Get me?
Yes, I get you. Very well. I shall try to keep a clear head. And I will arrange to drink some real blood. There's plenty of it in the lab. I shall just liberate some of it.
Good man. We'll talk about how it's gone next month, all right?
Indeed. Until then, Sam. And thank you for your patience.
We didn't get to see Ludacris or whatever his name is today.
I ain't got nothing but time, amigo. You can thank me by being patient with yourself.
All the same, you have my thanks. I shall see you in a few weeks then. Farewell.
Well done indeed, Samuel. I think we are starting to see a new version of the good doctor in the making.
I hope you're right, boss. That fella's awful hard on himself.
Welcome back, Min. How does the therapy session go? It goes good. It goes good. I'm actually gonna end it here early because I am hungry and I think the medication is like fucking up my stomach. So I'm probably gonna end it after this talk, and then we're gonna have a 3-hour break to prepare for the bird for that collab. Yeah.
That is normal, my friend. Being a vampire takes a lot of self-acceptance. He is only taking his first steps in discovering this.
The freak remains subdued, right?
Yeah, fair enough. It took other people forgiving me for me to forgive myself.
And now you pass on this gift of compassion to Dr. Drain. Now, Samuel, the evening is still young. See what the night has to offer downstairs.
That sounds good, Andy.
Rest in peace, my friend.
I always come out of the doc sessions feeling dumber than ever. I'll check in with Crimson. She's always got some bartender's wisdom to share. Howdy, Crimson. Looks like a nice crowd tonight.
They're always a nice crowd, cowboy. We like to maintain an asshole-free zone.
I'll try not to be an asshole then.
I'm not worried about you, cowboy. You had a session tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, with the doctor fella. We had a hard talk about what being a vampire means. He's having a hard time coming to terms with it, even after 400 years.
I can understand that. I've stopped aging for the last 20 years and don't know how I feel about it yet. How do you think it went with him?
Pretty
I
well.
think we're finally getting somewhere, actually. It's funny, a lot of vampires forget they're human, but he keeps forgetting he's a vampire. But just like we can't opt out of being human, we can't opt out of being vampires either.
Must have been a hard talk, cowboy. I sometimes wonder what I am. Staying the same age, drinking Andy's blood to live. Don't get me wrong, I like not being dead, but I still feel like I'm living on borrowed time.
Is this a good time to ask why you don't just join the dark side? It ain't that bad being dead.
I'm just not sure what I'd do with forever, you know? Eternity's a long time.
Yeah, I think a lot of us vampires can't answer that question either. And I don't think there's one answer anyway.
There you go. So I guess I'll keep putting off the question.
But nobody's rushing you, Crimson.
You think I'd let anyone? But thanks for listening, cowboy. Now why don't you go mingle? There's a new fella in the kink room who's very interested to meet you.
I guess I'll go be social then. Thanks, Crimson.
Crimson, my beloved, yes. There's a new person?
Wait a sec, that ain't...
Who are you?
Greetings, my child.
Keep your distance, amigo. I know our kind ain't had good history, but I ain't in the mood for an exorcism or nothing.
Wait, what?
Ah, my child of the dark. If I were to exorcise you, nothing would be left when I was done.
Wait. Is he the person that turned him? Because he calls him my child of the dark. I was about to say, is that a punk rock priest?
Only the good Lord is free of sin. We are all children of darkness.
Yeah, he's a priest. Okay. No, he is a priest. Okay. That concerned me. I think he calls everyone that. Yeah.
Holy smokes, what Bible have you been reading?
Probably an exorcist, yeah.
I know my scripture, my son. However, I am by scripture and dark metal ordained, not by any church of man.
What? A priest who listens to too much Kiss. There's another fanfic with this guy and Drain. Oh my god, dark metal ordained.
So, you're some kind of freelance priest?
Yes, I suppose I am. It is the only way I can give succor to those who need it most.
How did he know that he was a priest, though? I would have not known. Sure, why not? Sam just takes it in stride, yeah. Metalhead priest goes hard as fuck. The collar
so
metal.
I gotta ask, seeing as we're in a kink room, what kind of sucker are we talking about?
The collar? Does priests... Wait, does priests wear collars? Most likely the vibe. That's a priest collar. There's a priest collar? Priest collar. Oh, well, damn. Okay. Well, now you guys know I don't go to church. Nor do I go to anything religion. I don't know much of religion. Yeah, no, I had no clue that was a thing. I didn't know they had a collar that they wear.
I follow in the path of the Lord. I share my body, and I share my blood.
I'm not Catholic, I just know it from movies. Oh wait, you don't watch movies? Yep, I don't watch movies. Well, to be fair, I've never seen a priest even though I've attended church years ago and haven't gone in years now. Yeah, confirm Meadow doesn't go outside, get out of here.
Ain't this a little blasphemous for your kind?
To whom, my child? God is in everything, including you, sweet vampire. Can God blaspheme against himself?
Indeed, she does not very often.
I merely wish to give comfort to those who live in darkness. And so, I choose to live in darkness with them.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Come, my son. I shall give succor to you.
I shall give what? His voice though, right? Meadow's also a deer from another world. She has much to learn about our universe. Very true.
Well, all right.
Very true.
Maybe if you stop calling it that.
It's quite fitting if you think about it. What if I chew on the red vein? What happens then? 'Cause I don't think I really have a choice. Can I move? Have I been able to move this at all? No.
Ouch! You hit me right in the artery, my son.
Whoops, my bad. What is this chomp mini game? I don't know.
Dang it, I thought I was in the wrong place.
Succor assistance and support in times of hardship and distress. Oh. Oh. How am I supposed... Buddy! Is there no way to move this?
Dang it, you flinched.
I did not, my son. I do not fear death. But perhaps I should fear clumsy vampires.
If you hit his lips, you do... do you smooch? No. Okay, there was a skip option. Yeah, I see a skip, but like, there's no way. Like, how am I supposed to get the blue vein? Hello? It's going more over on the red vein. Can you turn your head, sir? Is there a way to move the anything? I skipped. Okay, you don't have to do all that noise.
Thou shalt not want, my son. Are you comforted?
That was not necessary!
Yeah, I guess I am.
I know those of my faith have hunted your kind. Perhaps we fear our own sin, so we seek the sins of others.
I'm okay,
I
right?
seek only the Lord in everything. As do we all, whether we know it or not.
There's a reason he's doing this in the kink room, probably.
You ain't wrong, I suppose. Hey, a little awkward, but what's your name, fella?
I am Kieran. It means little dark one. The night always did call to me.
Well, Kieran, I'm Sam, and I appreciate the blood, but I'm gonna turn in. A little sleepy now.
Go with God, my child of the night.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
There we go.
A fine evening to you, Samuel. Are you ready for tonight's session with Signora Deste?
Okay, we'll save here. And then we will end it here for today. So let's go to the just chatting room. Let me close out of this. I knew. He sounded like Matt Mercer. Oh, really? He was voiced by Matt Mercer? Thanks for the stream, Matt. Of course. And turns out he did voice act for the game. Oh! Okay, that's... Oh my god, love Matt Mercer. He's amazing. He's amazing. I kind of had a feeling he sounded familiar, but I was like, I cannot put my finger on it. But that makes sense now. That makes sense. But once again, thank you guys, everyone, for spending time with me, for chilling, lurking, and just chatting with me for today. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Once again, in 3 hours from now, we will be back here with the bird, with the collab. What we're doing is a You Laugh, You Lose challenge. There will be punishment wheels and all that jazz and videos that you guys have submitted, so we'll be doing that in 3 hours. Other than that, we do have another stream tomorrow. We will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST with Outer Wilds. You guys have been requesting this game for quite a while now, so hopefully I can see you guys there. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, Bez. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Falling Herd. Nice to meet you. Welcome in. But yes, tomorrow, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST, we'll be back here with Outer Wilds. If you can't make it today or tomorrow, totally fine. I hope to see you another time. I have to say, though, being a vampire must be draining, kind of sucks. Certainly so if you have no self-reflection. Get out of here. Get out of here. Burb, yes, Burb. He's always in everything, right? And actor celebrity Meadow knows Pog, right? Damn you, Matt Mercer. What do you mean, damn you? He's really good. He's really good. Great stream. See you in a bit, Meadow. Also, the Rivals Vementwork is only there for like 2 more days. Oh, really? Oh my god. As a friend of Dodo's, I will tell you a secret. I've been friend with Dodo for more than 4 years, buddy. So I don't know what secret you are going to tell me that I probably already know. But welcome in. Welcome in. But yes, once again, 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST, we'll be back here tomorrow for Outer Wilds. In 3 hours today, we will be back here with the collab with Dodo. So I hope to see you guys. I hope to see you. But other than that, I will send you guys over to someone else. We'll see who I can raid today. Make sure you guys copy the raid messages once it's posted up there. So feel free to do that as well. Feel free to do that. Let's see. Who am I gonna send you guys off to? Let me make sure they're also not, like, leaving. But what is your secret that you wanted to tell me, Bez? What is your secret that you know of Dodo? Let's see if I would know it while I look for someone to raid. Oh, let's see. Who haven't I raided in a long time? Quote 203. I don't know her quotes. That's a lot of fucking quotes. Hello? Dodo eats a lot of bird seeds. You know, she'd be crazy enough to try it, though. That's the thing. She'd be crazy enough to try it. That's Dodo right there. Fucking, this fucking bird eats expired shit. Sunflower seeds are tasty. And also bird seeds. Oh my god. Dodo is a bird. Yeah, Dodo is the bird. Let's see. Who I haven't raided in a while. Let's see. Oh, Bez, don't do that shit here. Don't do that shit. There's a reason why we're VTubers, right? Don't look into unreal shit unless she's given that permission, obviously. If she's openly shown that stuff, you know, understandable, but that is not cool, buddy. Don't bring that here. That is not very cool at all. So I'm sorry, but yeah, if you post anything regarding anything relating to her in real, it will be deleted. As joke, I found a bird. Okay. Cause yeah, no, that shit, that's not cool. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see. Okay, so I have a few people. Let me just make sure they're not leaving, because we don't want that. We don't want that. Thank you for streaming. Of course. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Jeez. Who should I send you guys off to? There's quite a few people. Okay, I think I found someone. Oh my god. Okay, are they leaving though? That's the question. Are they leaving? Okay, I think I'll send you guys over to... Oh my god. I'll send you guys over to Yagi VT. They have raided us before, so it's time to return a favor for once. They are a GOAT VTuber, and they stream a variety of games. Right now, they're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, and it looks like they have 4 other people joining them for voiceovers, I'm assuming. So let's give them a good fondling. Welcome. Not welcome. Raid. So we'll send you guys over to him. Let's initiate that. Well, once again, thank you guys so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys again soon. Once again, tomorrow. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. EST, we'll be back here with Outer Wilds. In 3 hours today, we'll be back here with the collab with the bird. And I hope to see you then. If not, hope you have a good day, night, whenever. But have a good night, guys. Sleep well. And I hope to see you soon. Good night, good night.